Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Howler for an hour. Though this is kind of this is going to be the stream, so it's kind of probably going to be over an hour unless it's really bad or something. This is Alpha Response, and it has a subtitle here: Extreme situations require extreme measures. This is basically it's a game where you play as a big old SWAT police force and you take down criminals and terrorists and stuff. And it's made by the guy who made the original Counter-Strike, so that's interesting. I imagine he had a team behind him too, because this game seems pretty big, but it is quite interesting, the original Counter-Strike guy. So if you like the original Counter-Strike, there's probably some DNA in this game that's like that. There's probably some energy and, yeah, you know, like the kind of point or flow of gameplay is probably going to have some similarities. I've seen a few people describe this as Payday 2 in reverse, where you basically switch forces what side you're on. It looks very bombastic. Some of the images have like Michael Bay explosion stuff. It looks pretty crazy. We're gonna play this one co-op we have Blood here today.
Boof.
We have Crisovs. And we have Ryusho.
Hey there.
Yeah, for response guys, they emailed and they offered us 4 keys, so I handed them out to the interested parties, and we're gonna check this all out together. It's pretty cool. So yeah, this is a Howler, but it's probably gonna be the whole stream, however long that is. So let's check it out. Let's see how it is. But before we begin, if you like the video, do think about giving it a like, maybe subscribing if you feel so inclined to do that, because that's pretty cool. And if you want to come over to stream on our streams on Twitch, that's pretty cool too. It's always nice to have an active audience, people to talk to, just socialization, and just even lurkers too. It's great having the numbers up. So come on by if you feel like it. It's great. It's good morale. You make a difference. So, but also there's a cool Discord server too. You can check out if you want to come over and hang out there. There's a Coffee link if you'd like to help us monetize our content. It's start of the month and we have a donation bar to fill. Can we ever fill this? We haven't filled it in a while. But if we can, it's great. But no pressure. And also there's a merch store if you want to buy some stuff, cool little drinks and stuff, and support us that way. Links in the description and you can check them out whenever you like. But let's go ahead and figure this game out. So it's a co-op. It's not PvP, it's PvE. So you're gonna the terrorists and the criminals and stuff. They're AI controlled, and you're basically going in with a team. So maybe it's a little bit like what are those really popular squad-based like games where you play as like a police force? I know there's a few of them out there that were pretty popular.
Rainbow Six was one.
Rainbow Six, that was a good. Yeah, that was a big series of games, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think there was a few co-op games where you play as like police.
SWAT 4.
SWAT 4. Oh yeah.
Well, the SWAT series, SWAT 3 and 4.
SWAT. That's right.
Yeah. 1 and 2 were technically top-down things, I believe.
And I remember watching a video kind of recently of somebody playing co-op with a friend or two on a game that had like you were playing SWAT and you're clearing buildings. You're trying to arrest people and not shoot them if you could and stuff. I don't think this game has that restraint.
No,
by the way,
I don't think so.
This one doesn't look like it's gonna be like that. But
I don't think it quite has the rules of
FPS,
engagement to the levels of Ready or Not.
That is actually kind of
Ready or Not.
what
That
the
was. I
genre
think
is
that was the
called.
game I saw.
Yeah, Ready or Not's actually one of the newer ones that they've made that is trying to do that. It's also my attempts at trying to play it. It's very punishing if you are not the fastest at reacting, because the AI is also annoyingly smart, where I like looked at a spot like 6 times going, somebody's gonna come from that way. Eventually like, I guess no one's there. Instant I looked away like the last time.
So some of you guys have already checked the tutorial. I'm gonna look at that very soon. Some of you already had choice words about like some key convict stuff. I'll see if I have those same thoughts. I just went to the barracks so real fast, and I see there's an unlock progression. So we start with like 3 outfits and some guns and some like scopes, and then like unlock to rank 2, we get another outfit. Oh, so we get police. So we have police Spain, police RCMP. What's RCMP?
I can look that up.
I don't know. What is that? Is that UK or something?
RCMP, Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Oh, it's Canadian. Okay. And then we got the GIGN. Don't know who those are.
Those are the French Special Forces.
Oh, so we start with Spain, Canadian, and French options,
Yes,
and then we unlock Police Korea at rank 2, and then we get some guns and attachment stuff. It looks like the GSG9 rank 4. I'm just interested in the character skins, because that lets us customize.
I'm gonna butcher this.
NYPD, New York Police Department rank 6. Navy SEAL at rank 8. Police British at rank 10.
The Intervention de la Gendarmerie Nationale or something. It's an elite tactical unit of the French National Guard, I think.
Yeah. They're the counter-terrorism team for
Pretty much.
France. Same as the
GSP
for Germany.
Weapons, too. I see.
Yeah, Spain, Canada, France.
So this has a
that
quote-unquote realism aspect, of like it's trying to do real-life scenarios, but I'm pretty sure the gameplay is not going to be that realistic. Well, we might die fast, but I'm going to go ahead and hit the tutorial up so we can get going. So, tutorial, let's see what we got. Where were the top-tier police? It looks like the last one was the British Special Forces, I think, for last rank you unlock. Okay,
What, the SAS?
Yes, SAS. I have 42,000 credits. Oh, is it going to be like Counter-Strike where at the start I buy like weapons?
Yes, okay. You can go to a weapon crate, buy weapons and attachments and ammo.
Alright, hold on a second. I'm going to lower some more settings. Let's see. I thought it doesn't get all the way down, actually. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Basically, it doesn't look that different, and okay. This game is... I'm in a hallway, and it's kind of a little bit choppy. 1 second. I'm going to mess with this one.
Yeah, it was also web for me.
I'm going to lower the quality of DLSS, and then I'm going to lower the resolution. With the resolution lowered, it should allow me to... The DLSS should make up for that. Yeah, it kind of does. I do have to play in a little window, though, so I feel like... the word, like my username, charm there in the corner, because it's charm 16. It's very tiny and I can barely read it, so some text might be a little hard to read if I do this, but it looks like I might have to do this. Game too bombastic, uses too much. Uses too much game of the game. Okay, let me lower the post-processing quality. Okay, this is acceptable. Is this smooth for you guys? It's smooth for me right now.
Yeah, it's sort of smooth for me.
I managed to smooth it out by reducing the resolution to 1280x720, but with the DLSS active, it should smooth things out. If I turn it off, yeah, it does help. Does help to have it on. That helps the FPS a little bit. At least I think so. Let me turn on the thing that shows.
It started at a stupidly huge resolution for me, like bigger than my desktop resolution. So I was like, By
the way,
that needs to be turned down.
The internal game engine, like, game name is weird. It's this. Kill option, platform architecture, PCD 3D, _ SM5 - shipping. What?
With the Unreal logo, which means if it's the latest version of Unreal, I have heard that engine in particular has performance issues.
That's
boy.
Not surprising. Let's see, 30.
Yeah.
I'm just doing a few more tweaks to get things as optimized as possible before I move forward in the tutorial. So if I increase the sharpness, I assume that I can't even tell the difference. I'm going to leave it like that. Lower sharpness should be faster rendering, I think. Let's lower. Okay, so I've lowered everything real low. I'm going to lower foliage quality too a little bit more because I don't know. It is weird that these are on sliders. Like Silver pointed that out too. It's weird that these are on like 100 to 0 sliders. Like I don't know what that means. Also, hello Axel Max. But yeah, shading quality. I'll just like lower a few things more down. I don't know what this means exactly, but it's all good.
Yeah, I'm just seeing that. It's reminding me of the meme from Payday 3 of the bars. What do they mean?
Oh, okay. Wait, that dramatic. I bet you anything. It's like low, medium, high, and ultra. And if you lower it a certain amount, it switches to the next one. So I bet it jumps. I bet it's jumping. It just, yeah. Like look. Let's look. Like notice how the shadows went really bad there for me. If I slowly raise the shadows bar, I bet you there's like a moment where it goes to a dramatic difference.
Well, the actual graphic settings of low, medium, high, and ultra change it by 25 every time.
Yeah, I was going to say 25 is probably how it works. I'm going to leave shadows at 25 so it doesn't look ugly, but that should be fine. Texture effects, only effects 25 because it might turn off something really important. Like maybe if you lower the effects too much, you can do things like now there's not fire on the ground and you can Like it's there, you can still hurt yourself in it, but you don't see it. So like you need effects up a little bit in life.
I have had that happen. It is so embarrassing to go like, wait, why is the ground glowing here? Turn the effects up. Oh, it's on fire.
Okay, I think we're good. Is there a way to increase the text size? Because now the text is so small because of my resolution. I'll just have to squint probably, but let's see. Also, let's turn screen shake to 0 because that probably will cause lag. Let's do that too.
And it's also just very annoying.
Can be.
It's fine in some games, including games that are
depends on
FPSs.
just how it decides to do. Like, because if they went with the excessive style of it, then oh dear.
Including running,
hold on.
jumping, and climbing obstacles. Jump around the track once, then climb on top of some of the wooden crates.
I'm sorry, I went through the first story and like, welcome to basic training, you're gonna do this. It's like, wow, this guy's real excited.
He's very over the top.
He's like, let's do it, we're doing basic training, oh boy, it's the best day ever. So I guess he wants me to run around.
Try vaulting over some obstacles and climbing onto some of the wood crates.
I'm also trying to discern if he's AI. Okay, vault. Go to the next lesson. Can I do crouch jumping? Not really, because it wants me to
Oh, that's... Oh boy.
Yeah,
so you get locked into a vault animation if you try to climb next to an object. You get locked.
Yeah, so I prefer the no, like just jumping from distance.
Me too. By the way, is this running okay for everybody? I'll go here for next lesson. Okay, I'll go here the next. Or is this just a swimming pool we're repurposing? Okay, indoor swimming pool. Okay, press the F key to start climbing. So here's the thing. Some of you are going to play about F key for ladder climb. I'm assuming you want E key. So what's the E key do? Oh, it's Q and E lean. Okay, so I understand. I understand why they didn't use the E key, considering it's part of like it makes sense to have Q and E be
F key. It wasn't exactly the thing about hitting F to go up the ladder. It's if you reach the bottom of the ladder, you have to press F to let go of the ladder.
Yeah, at the top you have to do that too.
That's fine for me, because I wouldn't want to just be sort of like using a building as cover and then just start going up out of the cover.
Well, okay,
so at the bottom of the ladder, you have to press F to dismount. Okay, I actually don't mind that. Sometimes if you go to the bottom of a ladder, you can fall off the bottom of it when you don't mean to.
True.
Like, it's a hanging ladder, too. It's really useful if you can discern...
I quite like it as a purposeful action, because then it's you who has to do it.
Where am I going? Oh, over there. It wanted me to climb the ladder, but then it wanted me to go back down. Okay, I see. Well, I'm in the scaffolding now, so hold on. Look, okay. Can I... Actually, I'm wondering, can I, I'd love to... Because of the small text, can I go window full screen? Dang it. It forces it into 1920 1080. Some games actually let you do full screen at a low resolution, so I don't know why this one isn't. That would really help me right now, though, because I need to see the text better. So I don't mind if it's a little blurry. It's fine. Can I do this, then? Is that okay? Oh, hold on. What happens if I do that? I hear the excited guy in your mic in Ryusho. Yeah, so it looks like there's no way for me to blow up the size of the image. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. I guess maybe if I turn DLS off, it'll let me do it. Let's see. No, it grays out. Whenever I do window full screen, it grays out the resolution option. That's so dumb. So I have to just deal with small text. Now, you guys watching don't have to worry too much, because you guys have it blown up, technically. But for me, I guess I'll just be living with this, because if I up it at all, it's gonna get like laggy for you guys. It looks smooth when I have it like this, though. Let's test fall damage. I took a little bit.
Executing evasive actions like sliding will make you a harder target and can also swiftly get you behind cover. Try spying behind some of the obstacles you see in front of you.
He's AI, right? This guy? I'm trying to determine. To see the slide, okay.
I love that he is so enthusiastic and angry down that microphone that even the camera of him is shaking.
It's quite a shaky camera.
Here you will learn the basics of swimming and diving underwater. Swim around the pool a couple of times and dive to the bottom of the pool.
If this is an AI voice, I feel like it was trained on like British YouTubers that are like trying to hype up like a vacation spot. This beautiful scenic place is the heart of the wetland, the heart of the wetlands, the gem of the north. Like that kind of stuff. Like
someone just asked a ChatGPT to do a British drill sergeant.
No, he's too happy for a drill sergeant. Okay, swimming is pretty obvious, just controlling space. Alright, going over here.
Mastering your firearm skills is a critical aspect of being a police officer. Grab some weapons from the shelf and practice shooting the targets.
The way he said officer! Oh no. Even with the settings as low as possible, I think we're having some frame drops here, right, audience? He's Australian now. I don't know where we're at, technically. It could be anywhere. So, what's causing that? What is causing this much? I don't know. How's it running for you guys?
You can't trust me because of the fact I'm in game, and also I can't.
Oh, I don't expect you guys playing with me to be watching the stream. That'd probably be a little ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I've been peeking at it every now and again to see what you're actually up to since I've been in a different spot of the tutorial.
Also, help pop the boots. But yeah, that's fair. Can I get some opinions, audience, people in the chat? Is this running okay?
It seems fluid, but sometimes there is like some slowdowns. Kind of like
it's mostly fluid, but when I look over here, the preview kind of dies.
That could be the lighting.
I'm trying to figure out what's causing it. Is it the light?
Yeah, it could be all the light.
It does get better when I put the light above me. Oh, it's this light specifically, isn't it? No, when I look at it, it's smooth. What is causing it? Well, anyways, it's fine. I think the preview is dying more than the actual stream footage, so that's good. Live firing range. Always keep the gun pointed in a safe direction. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire. Keep your gun unloaded until ready to use. All guns are loaded. But keep your gun unloaded, but they're all loaded. So how do I do that? I guess I have to unload every gun here?
It's basically warning you that it's live ammunition.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, if you try to grab ammo when you don't have a gun, it makes a cool little sound. I don't really understand. Okay. Why was there no? I picked up a pistol on the table. My character like cocked the hammer or whatever. There was no sound whatsoever. What?
I'm starting to get the feeling this might be an earlier build.
Why is there no sound? Oh, there was sound for picking up ammo. There's sound for picking the gun out. It's just when you first pick up the gun, there's no sound. What is that? Was that giant flash of like fire? Well, I'm gonna assume, audience, that if you're not talking, then everything's running relatively okay. If you guys see problems, please communicate. No, like shooting's pretty standard. It makes sense.
The audio is very off sync.
I like it's doing that. It's doing that Unreal thing where the first time a particle effect appears, the game lags until it's loading.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's always really not at all.
Whereas having to find the effect and then it's putting it in the cache.
Oh my gosh! If you just hold down the fire of this weapon, my gosh. That's kind of
so it's like, it's like, hi, I'm gonna blind you with flashes.
Yeah, the audio is for sure delayed.
On my stream? Dang.
Yeah, for example, you start to shoot, like it appears like your weapon flashing, and then it like it starts.
Okay, let's deal with it for the. Let's just accept that for the tutorial, and then after that, I'll
Shields are highly effective in various scenarios, such as protecting civilians or entering rooms with enemies.
This is so excited. When I finish the tutorial, I'll stop the game, and I'm going to test the desync issue with you guys, with my VTuber. And if we still have it, I might have to restart the stream and just splice the video later. Why can't I open the door? Oh, I see, it's locked.
You need the shield.
What? Oh, the shit. Okay. I thought I had to shoot the lock. I have the shield. This is very awkward.
You're in the shield tutorial.
Oh, wait!
incapacitate or
Guys, I
enemy.
switched to my
Grab some
rifle
grenades
while
from
holding the
bag
shield.
and practice throwing them into the
Yes.
target.
You still have the shield, it's just on your back.
Oh, it felt like it dropped through the ground. Okay. It looked like it dropped through the ground.
Yeah, you can just change it back to pistol and it becomes shield again.
Oh, I see. So anytime you have a weapon that supports it, the shield comes up. Okay.
Yeah, and you can deploy the shield.
Doesn't look like it just... Whoop, there it goes. It's just the game that this
Having an
probably
issue
is not
deciding.
desync. So the game itself... Well, I'll still restart the game after the tutorial. I'll see if it fixes it. But also...
I guess the
well, here's the thing.
tutorial guy is UK-Ralian.
Here's the thing. The game is not desync for me. Like, if I shoot the gun, I do hear the shot at the right time. If you guys see a desync on the stream, then the whole stream should be desync, not just, like, one part of it. That's not how desync works on a stream. So, if you guys are saying desync, I believe the whole stream is desync. But we'll check that in a minute. Like I said, I'll finish the tutorial first. But if only the game is desync, I guess it's possible, but it's just, I've never seen that before. Why am... If I'm gonna throw grenades, I'd like to see what I'm doing. But if only the game is desync, I guess... Did I throw it? Oh, yes, I did. Okay. Like, I threw it so fast, I was confused.
Yeah,
that's what I said with aggressive grenades. You like baseball pitch these things.
It's kind of funny. You can spam the grenade button and just skip like removing pins without rethrowing it.
Also, I'd like to know if the explosion of the grenade makes me think of, it makes me think of the pizza explosions of Mighty Number 9. I'm trying to understand the grenade arc. It's very weird.
They're very iffy.
It does not feel like an arc. It feels like goes in straight line for about 10 feet and then just falls out of the air.
I'm just attempting to hit more of these targets, but I'm just, like, struggling so much.
Oh, hey, you're having the same thing that happened to me where I was, like, aiming at the lower one and instead I would be bouncing the grenade off the back wall.
You know,
Yeah,
maybe a bounce is the best way to do this.
You want to use
There.
about the third line down.
Also, why can I only hold one? Oh, I can hold multiple. I just have to keep grabbing. I can hold 3, it looks like. The HUD is so small for me, I can barely tell. Oh. I am still... I mean, there's 4 targets to still hit. I'm trying to hit them. How is this impossible? You know what? Let's just stand up here. Get a better angle. Hey, finally! These cursors... Okay, got 2. Yeah, these cursors are, like, impossible. Like, the grenade throw arc thing is useless, honestly. I barely understand it. Gal Rapidash. Oh. Galarian, yeah. Let's see.
Police can utilize
Just that they
various
like they
upgrade packs to
shorten the
resupply
Galarian
and
to
enhance
Gal.
their character's performance. These packs need to be placed on the floor and can be shared with teammates. They have a cooldown tire and can be used whenever a boost or resupply is needed.
The cadence, yeah, it's gotta be AI because the cadence is just so off. So it's a backpack here. And switch to the left X6 key, left mouse button to place it on the ground, and then I can give myself a temporary performance boost. This is just drugs. It's a bunch of syringes and pills. All right.
I'm sure it's all the FDA approved.
We're the police, I'd like to know.
Your FDA-approved meth, which actually was a combat stimulant.
It's just
Wow.
stuff from the evidence locker.
And now there's just a health syringe, okay. It's an EpiPen.
You can also use these medical items to heal your teammates.
Hold and right mouse button to heal friends, okay. I just realized something. Hold on a second. Okay, it is just the in-game. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, there's like weird mouse acceleration. I just realized that. Hold on.
Yeah, I've noticed it.
Wait, mouse movement is off though. Wait, I think I lowered the... You know what? That's fine. I think I lowered the shadow quality somehow.
Yes, somehow it'll be so bright.
The shadows just went poof.
I didn't change the... There's still... The bar's still where it was on the shadows. What the heck?
Wow,
Mouse
it's the
moving in
same
terms of
thing.
shadows. Okay. But I'm just noticing the sensitivity is kind of bad, so I'm gonna turn it up a bit. Aimed on
So
sight
maybe it's mouth shadowing.
That feels better. I feel like... Wait. If I turn mouse smoothie back off, will... No, the shadows did not come back. You know, I'll leave them off, though. I'll leave them off, honestly. I think that it might be better to have them off. Or less.
You're just going to have to look if your flashbang dies.
I have no idea. Is that actually... Hold on. Shadow 0. Yeah, I mean, it looks a little uglier, but it runs better. Hey, wait. Guys, you said the desync thing. Is the desync better? Watch, I'm going to shoot the gun.
Nah, yep, seems to be a long time now.
Oh my god! Okay, thanks, Shadows. You caused desync.
How does Shadows cause an desync in...
God damn it, Shadow,
What?
get back to the emeralds.
Shadow the Hedge.
Damn fourth chaos.
They're doing much chaos.
Right. So it's Unreal game, so if you turn off the shadows, you save so much performance because Unreal shadows are stupid and very dynamic. Basically, yeah, Unreal has the worst shadows as far as
You
performance
have the
goes.
opportunity to resupply and purchase new weapons or medical supplies
Wow.
from the resupply crate.
That's...
I can buy weapons for the crate. Okay. So okay. I just want to explain to you guys that I can't read the text if it's small with this resolution. Let me show you what I'm dealing with here. Let me just zoom in. Look at the quality of this. Look at the quality of this text. And then keep in mind that I have a resolution at 1280 720. I have a resolution, the monitor is 1920 by 1080, so it's like, I'm dealing with text this size, with a screen size. Let's show you the screen actually. This is my whole screen. So this is how much the game's taking up. Okay. I'm gonna rely on the rest of you to tell me what things say. Probably.
Oh, no.
The top one is Holosight Silencer, Flashlight, Vertical Grip.
And extended mag. I can barely read it, but it's so painful. Like my health bar, I hurt myself, and my health bar has a number on it, right? I cannot tell what that number is. What is this? I guess it's the quality of my health bar and my name. This is what I'm dealing with.
They did
Here's
not
my
make this
mouse.
game
Comparison.
with this resolution in mind.
You have to lower the resolution to make the game run, but the game's not designed to have a low resolution as far as the HUD. And there's no HUD scaling element. Some games have the ability to like, oh, I want 200% size for this stuff, you know? But
I guess I'm lucky that I can run it at my desktop resolution.
oh, I'd like to note that, I mean, well, it was laggy. It was laggy max stage. I don't need to... I could probably personally play this at normal resolution with, like, shadows off. But to make it run for the stream as well, I have to definitely...
Yeah, that's why I also disabled my stream.
I still have a shadow, kind of. Look at this weird shadow. I have a gun in a hand, which I guess is the consistency of my model. You can see, you can see what I exist as in the reflection here. Screen resolution. They need better font face. Actually, yeah, it is kind of a bad font face. Something more clear.
Yeah, that too.
The hostage rescue mission requires
Time for you to learn about the very interesting hostage mechanic.
Once you find a hostage,
I mean, I would if you didn't talk over him telling me about the hostage mechanic. I find that timing funny. You're like, oh, you're gonna learn about this? No, I'm not. You're talking over the lesson. I'll figure it out though.
Oh wait, where are you supposed to find the three hostages?
Hello. Oh, what? Hi, hostage! I'm told to press F. I press F. Hello, hostage! I have a knife! Anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna cut their bonds, but like, that's so threatening, though! Like, hello, hostage, let me pull a pocket knife. Yeah, I cut their bonds.
I can count the polys on that hostage.
Yep, just spun a lot. Try not to cut their head.
Oh my gosh, I count their polygons too. They look like a low distance or far distance PS2 model. Like it goes the low distance in PS2.
They look like they're made of Play-Doh.
You have a bat. Oh wow, you look real rough. Okay, let me threaten you with it. Like seriously, I'm not talking to him. I'm just pulling out a knife in front of him. That seems kind of threatening. Like if there's a character voice, they're like,
Where did you come
"Stay
from?
still."
I can't believe you're here.
Yep.
Where did you come from? I
Ian.
can't believe you're here. Oh. Oh. Do you guys see where they go? They're very close. Those two.
Same spot.
One of us.
And this guy's gonna do it too. What's this guy's rain jacket? Okay, so this is pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, like imagine someone trying to cut with the knife and not using their other hand as well.
Gosh, I owe you my life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna go merge with my friends. There we go.
Oh,
Yep,
no.
we did that. This is what peak human performance looks like. That's
Peak human polygons.
okay, time for the guy to talk more. Let's see.
The bomb defuse mission requires you to locate and defuse each bomb before it explodes. Use your bomb locating
This is.
device to
I think
help
this
you
is gonna be
find the bomb.
stressful. The
The
bomb
progress
defusing
bar will
bit.
fill up as you move closer to the bomb.
Yeah, it's finicky.
His very like whimsical British oh boy kind of voice really is great with the whole we're gonna disarm a bomb. Like okay, good.
Also, I just realized that I skipped the whole tutorial in this part.
Two wires with the same weight signal.
Oh.
When you find the matching
Uh-oh.
So
wires,
Crisovs
cut
does
out
not
the
know how
one
to
of these
defuse
wires.
bombs.
Oh, find the two waves. Oh, so you aim the little thing to find the same wave signals. Okay, you cut those.
Good cut. Now find a
Okay, I like that mechanic actually. That's
Then
kinda
random.
neat. Wait, did I fail?
It
Wait,
then
did it just did
every
it say I
time you
failed?
do it, it randomizes after you cut one, so you have to recheck.
every time.
Oh, that's why I fell. Well, that's stupid. Okay, they had something there, and then they messed it up. So, well, I guess I mean now that I know, that's fine.
Yeah,
oh,
you
so
cut one of the two,
so I
then you
always pick the
recheck,
wire.
cut
So
one
I
of the
always
two.
pick the wire of two. Okay, so I just
Yeah.
pick one or the
You
other.
always
It
pick the
doesn't
pair.
matter. Okay, and then when there's only two, I guess just cut whatever. Okay, okay. Oh, no,
That's what I said. I think this is going to be stressful.
So there's a little thing in the bomb that tells you where the bomb is. Okay, I can also
At
probably
least
just
how
like
close you are.
I can probably just suss it out in my good hearing.
Use the signal detector in your left hand to find the two wires with the same weight signal. When you find the matching wires, cut either one of these wires.
I just can't hear.
Cut.
Black and
now
green.
find a new pair of wires with matching signals.
I can't stop listening to this guy about just thinking. Yeah, he just seems like an overexcited YouTuber British person trying to do some travel vlog or something. But I've been watching a lot of that actually lately. There's this British
There's
person
two
that does
wires
a lot of
left.
that, so, like,
Better
thinking
make
of
sure
him.
they match.
Well, he's definitely, or he's doing actually. He's that kind of like he's doing that sort of half yelling voice that you do when you're trying to like hype something up, and you're British at the same time. I guess.
Use the signal detector in your left hand to find the two wires with the same weight signal. When you find the matching wires, cut either one of these wires.
No, I actually like this
Cut.
minigame
Now find a new pair of wires with
because
matching
there's a way
signals.
to like get good at it. There's a way to like do it real fast if you use quick, and that's probably
Yeah.
real good.
Requires you to
I just
explore
think
the
was thinking like this is going to be so stressful to try to do when there's actual stuff going on.
So Zedjar, Counter-Strike bomb beeping. You're not honestly. That's not crazy because just to say this again, this is actually made by the guy who made the original Counter-Strike. So, yep, probably would be. Now it's a bit rough, but
Officer, I need your help. I need to get to the meeting point.
officer, I need your help. Okay, Mr. Guy in a VIP body vest.
Yeah, I
Alright.
really broke the tutorial and didn't got any of that.
So about how this game's a bit rough. There's two thoughts I had when I heard that this game was made by the original Counter-Strike guy. I thought to myself, that's pretty cool. This game has a lot of potential. And then the second thing I thought was, wait, what's this guy been doing for the like 20 years since then?
yeah.
Because that's a long time ago. The original. I'm talking Gold Source. You know, the original Counter-Strike, there was a mod of Half-Life 2's
Let's get to
multiplayer.
the next waypoint.
What is this guy? The way this guy is skulking about with me.
gets knocked down, you can revive him so he can continue.
What happened?
Oh my!
Over here.
Gotta teach you what to do if he gets knocked down. He just trips on his own face.
He tripped on his own shoes.
Well, that's a lot of blood for someone who fell over.
That was pretty bad head injury he got with that trip. Okay, well, I fixed them. Okay. He just tripped. Didn't give the VIP a stock pistol extra armor like the usual CS, did he? Yeah, I guess they're not doing that. Oh, you can vault that. Alright, VIP, keep following me, come on. Oh, he does try to follow. He doesn't vault, though. By the way, vaulting is quite powerful. You can climb quite a few things. Okay. That's sure what happened. I guess that was a leg. Alright, here's the ambulance you need for the obvious head trauma you got for that trip you did. Oh, okay, you don't want to go in there?
Missed the part. Yeah, you missed
need
the
to go
part of
back
this
to the,
trial about giving him armor.
Yeah, so you actually have to go back to that one point.
Okay.
Okay, let's get
Basically, skip the point.
Oh, did he lose his armor when he tripped? So I had to get more.
Yeah, it's just teaching you that you can give him armor
Okay.
with the ammo back.
Okay, he did actually let you just go on. I had to give him armor on my end.
You're a shining example of the police force.
You're a shining example of the police force. Yeah, I watched you just trip and eat shit. But I'm glad I'm a shining example for doing that, apparently.
It's probably very impressive, your parkour.
Maybe that's what he's excited about.
This mission requires you to protect various armored cash trucks from enemy combatants who will attempt to steal from the trucks.
What? Oh no, it's taking defenses directive all over again. Immediately a smoke grenade for the enemies. Oh no, not again. Their first instinct is smoke grenade as usual. So I guess there's
the bots just want to be ninjas. Let them be.
What if I take out the enemies before I walk into the lesson area? Oh, they're gonna... Yeah, I think I could. Those are bad guys, right? I'm assuming.
Yes.
What happens if I complete the mission objective before hitting the mission objective trigger? Because I could just take these guys out. Actually, they're kind of hiding too well. Never mind. Oh no, he's gonna punch me! Oh no! Ah, no, it's shield.
Just like the hand.
Oh no! Oh, okay, we have that level of, Alright. So you...
Okay, you can
All
blow
right.
their heads up.
You can do that, apparently. If you want to know if you headshot somebody, you can figure that out, I guess. I wasn't expecting the level of violence on a non-zombie. Alright, well then. Okay. I mean, I just went for the headshot because, you know...
Also, don't worry, this is just training. That officer was just pretending to have his head
No,
blown off.
this is just police training. It's okay. We have the people that can, you know, their heads explode. It's okay. They're a special breed of human. They can handle it. They're prior training. It's fine. Why am I now on a racetrack? I went from an indoor pool to through a warehouse.
Because now it's time to learn about driving cars.
Yeah, you gotta learn to Tokyo Drift.
So I can get in the seat, and can I switch seats in the seat, or do I have to like leave the car? It looks like I have to leave the car.
You can switch.
Oh, I went to the right side and got confused with this British excited Aussie person. I just figured it was gonna be on the right side, but no, it's the left side. Okay.
Yeah, well, it should be.
Oh my gosh, this car drifts so easy. Like it's like use the mouse wheel to change steering to speed. Okay. Let's maximize it. Okay, yeah, it's still not super sensitive at max. I'll just max it then.
You can make it drift even more when you use turbo.
What's the brake? Turbo?
Yes. Turbo is press shift.
Space for the brake car inside the car. Okay. So it says until that. And shift? Oh gosh, yeah, okay. I'm glad the police cars are now equipped with turbos.
Yep. All more turn pedestrians into skittles.
It's an okay there until after. Tricky, a little bit tricky.
can turn the turbo off.
Oh, I see. It's not a hold down use. It's a...
No, it's toggle.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, when your police department has their built-in race course for Saturdays, I guess.
It's you know, just for bits. Oh my gosh! It's fine. Does the car have help? Just had that question down.
I don't know.
Car engine's a little loud. Hold on a second. I was actually gonna raise a question. I was wondering if I should. Oh, enable microphone. No, turn that off. Silly.
Oh, I didn't even know there was an enable microphone thing.
Yeah,
Yes, I also have that turned on.
I mean, we could do in-game voice, in-game mic, but honestly, I want this game to have to run as few things as possible with how its performance is.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just noticed. I hope that's not the car health bar next to the speedometer.
Why do you hope it's not?
I have a feeling we're going to be crashing.
Oh, I have to drive 3. I was wondering if I was doing something wrong because I did a full lap and I was like, why is this over? I guess I have to show that I can do a proper Grand Prix of 3 laps. Well, it's not really Grand Prix. You know what I mean.
That way you can play police car?
Yes.
I mean, the car health seems to be locked to full, probably, for this. What I don't like is when I crash, I get, like, stuck to the wall. Like, I can't just bounce off of it.
They made sure to coat all of the walls in tar.
As usual, this is a game where you can brake, but technically Lego and accelerator seems to be the better strategy. Kinda doing a drift. It seems the car decelerates pretty fast, so...
Well, I think the spacebar is the handbrake, not the actual brake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, S is the actual brake, though.
Yeah. And, the driving physics are...
Oh! Complete tutorial fast. Complete in less than 9 minutes 30 seconds. Did I?
Yeah, because if you look at the top, the timer is locked at 0. So
Yeah. I think they, I definitely think this is probably a slightly still in development build.
I'm gonna check on that before we do proper gameplay. Hold on a second. Alpha response. I'm gonna check. I think it is in early access, but let me. Yeah, it is. It is in early access. What do they have? What do they have planned? Early access for 12 months, but maybe it would be longer. Currently, the game features 2 large playable maps that contain about 20 unique missions the player must complete. There was 4 different mission types, 17 different weapons, 6 unique enemy types. We granted a pledge to raise the prices. We ship new content and features. Well, fair enough, I guess. It's right now. It's at the price of
$9.79 according to US.
Thank you, because I always get it in CAD, so it's basically $10. Though it's 51% off right now, so actually it's more like 20.
Yeah, it's $19.99.
Offer ends 10th of July. So if this game is interesting to you, it's 51%, not 50%, 51% off. So,
that's such a strange number.
it is very strange. But yeah, it's definitely underpolished. Definitely. I see. There's potential here. It's another case though, where the developer really needs to figure out their performance. Like, it's another developer launching it on Unreal Engine, but not at all optimizing it. Because Unreal Engine, you need to optimize it. You have to optimize it. Unless you only want people of, like, the top tier of computer graphics cards to play your game.
And even
Well, it
they
does
usually
look
struggle
like-
on Unreal Engine unoptimized.
After their next roadmap goal, after the current upcoming patch, is to actually really to work on performance improvements. They're just fixing some bugs, some AI, and oh hey, redoing the police commander voice.
Okay. Yeah, because he's an AI. I noticed that the civilians seem to have normal voices. If they were AI, it was very convincing. So weird. There's one server that I think is just probably their own server. It's called Kill Option server, which I feel like Kill Option was the original name of the game, given the launcher as well.
Yeah.
So like they changed it at some point. Kill Option was the original. Probably because it's not optional. That's probably why they changed it. But yeah, I'll create a game. So Valermo. They said 2 maps. Valermo and Gazonia. I wonder where those locations are. They're probably real. They look very European.
LPD, shoot to kill.
I'm gonna do Valermo.
Yeah, kill option apparently was the original name of it, because I see a thing on Reddit from about 9 months ago, that's what it was called back then.
Hello, Yoann. Wait a minute. That's the So I want to zoom in on this. When I'm creating a game, and you guys, so when I create a game, I get the usual stuff like, okay, how many players, max players, what difficulty, what's the name of the server, what's the password. It's going to be Vor, by the way, lowercase. But
your host is car, where?
There's a freaking RAM usage, RAM available. How many? It literally, when you create a game, it tells you how many cores your system has, what your RAM availability is, and what your host score is. How this score shows how capable you proceed to host a game. Host score 5. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming out of 10, so whatever.
No,
out of 100.
I have it 36.
No, it is out of 100. I have a host score of 39.
I have it 36, yeah.
Oh no!
Gosh. So one of you want to host then? Wait, who has the
have
highest
a host
score?
score of 69.
Yeah, I think we don't have a
Nice.
ridiculous amount of RAM, but usually it's enough for most things.
I might have 128 gigs of RAM.
Okay,
And
you want to
somehow,
host?
how
I
is
can
this
try.
it's still somehow not like 100 for
Well, who has the best host score?
Ryusho?
I think it's me because, yeah,
What's your number?
69. Nice.
Yeah, you do it then. That's the winning number.
Okay, what difficulty? Normal?
Let's do normal for now on Valermo. Max
Okay.
players 4 and make the password lowercase Vor.
Okay.
And you can name it whatever.
We'll see if this actually works. I think I've got it started. Whoa.
Yeah, You're in a lobby.
Oh, there's a
you-
lot of
You
options.
selected easy, actually.
I did?
Yeah.
Oops. Hold on. I can fix that.
Okay.
Eh.
He does have
Was the
69.
password
I forgot I had to
supposed
click
be
all the way
more?
around. Also, there's a lot of options.
The password doesn't work.
I'm waiting for it.
Okay, I think I've got it now.
Okay, it's normal now. And the password doesn't work. Yeah, what did you type?
Vor?
Okay, I suddenly
must have
somehow
just typed it.
connected now.
Oh, now they're all in
I'm
here.
suddenly in now. The password does work, you just have to give it a minute.
Yeah, but
But it makes a bad sound. Alright, I'll wait.
Yeah, no,
It-
is it connecting? Just leave it. It will load you in
Okay.
eventually.
Oh, wow, there is a lot of options. Like the number of missions, how much player damage, player respawn, enemy amount, enemy spawn rate, enemy damage, enemy awareness, enemy accuracy,
Leave everything
civilian
to-
amount.
Let's leave everything default. Sounds like a lot of modifiers to change how the game performs for certain.
Yeah.
So I just leave everything alone.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to, I am not going to actually have my stream up on, since I'm hosting, just to play it extra safe.
Okay. So your server is gone, and I didn't get added to it. I waited like Bud said.
I'll send you an invite, see if that will correct it.
Okay.
I see you here in the party.
I am. I'm not there.
No, I don't see him in the party.
I don't. I
Oh.
also
I
don't
see
them.
me, you, and Crisovs.
Yeah, same.
Oh, I see all three of you.
That's why the server's probably off the list. It's technically full with a ghost of me or something. Restart the server.
I think it might have been when you were spamming the button.
Probably.
It probably went, "Wah," and you reconnected like 8 times. Nope, we want normal. Thank you.
I will say this, like, when you make it a server and it tells you, like, here's your RAM usage, here's this, here's your host score, I feel like at that point, it's like, oh boy, they want people with good computers playing these games. And I mean, like, real good computers. Like, I feel like the fact you provide that information, I'm not saying it's bad, actually it's kind of useful, but...
I think it's because of the fact these aren't just like small maps, these are like small cities.
Yeah.
And so you go around to do different missions, and so it's having to actually... Whoever's the host has to manage all of that, while the clients just have to manage their thing.
So I click the server, I entered 4, I hit accept, I heard a sound, and I'm not doing anything. Is that accurate?
just wait.
That is
Just
accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
If it still doesn't do anything, I'd recommend clicking refresh and then trying to join again.
Oh. Wait, does... Apparently...
Yeah.
Huh. I can click on people and say join game, but I can't invite to game.
I can invite him to a game.
That didn't. Nothing's happening. What's the situation? Am I there again?
No.
Okay.
Maybe try a second
Who's there?
time?
Yeah, apparently I can join Tucker's game. What?
Oh, wait, I don't have a game. Wait, who's with you, Ryusho?
Nobody.
Yeah, it looks empty.
What do you mean? I'm with you.
What do you mean?
I'm
also there.
alone. Okay.
Everybody restart your game. Maybe the tutorial mission bugged something.
Oh my god.
It's possible the tutorial mission started like a weird single player server and now everything's weird.
Okay, what? Okay.
And then Ryusho make a server. You know what, actually? Never mind the password. Just make it 4 people and we'll all join, it doesn't matter. Just
Okay.
don't do a password that might make things less buggy.
Okay.
Also, I like how the default kill option server has a host score of 5. I just realized that.
Yes.
That's the
I mean,
default server. At least I think so.
It might not be, 'cause it's hosted by someone called Next Testimony.
I guess so.
Yeah. I'll just.
It makes you feel a little bit better seeing somebody else with a host score of 5, though.
I love that their progression halved, though. It went from 40 to 22% when I refreshed the
It's
server.
still 40 for me. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it was
If
like
you
now
refresh
do
it,
that.
it halves it.
They
yeah,
reversed
it was a
progress.
30.
Oops.
They went to 22.
For them.
Okay.
Okay, so no password, same as before. I
No
love that you
password.
just have a consistent 69. It's not even like fluctuate, it's just 69. Okay.
Apparently, it knows how I am.
I joined just fine without a password. Okay, good.
Okay, so
I
passwords
didn't
are broken.
join.
You're
But
not here.
Crisovs is not here.
And there is not many more on the list.
Refresh it.
I did. The list doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, let's try a direct
okay.
invite to Crisovs. What'll that do? There, you got a direct invite.
Okay, let me accept it, I guess.
Okay, maybe I should have
I
my thing
have
up so you can
accepted
actually
it.
see. Because he's here for me.
Zedra makes a great
What?
point. The party list in the top right flickers once every 2 seconds. It does. It's like, is that weird? Is that trying to like keep updated? That's really weird.
I know, right?
But wait, Ryusho sees Crisovs?
Yeah.
So there's an immediate desync between the host and the players because Blood and us don't see it.
Mm-hmm. Can you kick me out of?
Yeah,
the-
kick him.
I can't from this screen. Let me click start.
Oh.
Maybe it'll let me kick him if I click start, and then you can.
Oh my god.
I don't think starting the mission will help that. Also, I'm sorry, I just realized MSRPG needs that little thing off.
I'm just trying to see if I can find out because I can't click on his name to kick him in the thing. So I'm like, if I click this, will it let me kick him? Or, because entering kick him and then he can join.
I mean, that's word. Oh, that's a great first view. I like that starting view. I like being under the map and seeing the desert there.
I'm still on the
I'm
loading
just
screen.
hearing traffic. Okay.
Loading.
Up.
Oh.
There's an arm there.
Oh.
So I don't think you should have started the game, personally, but I mean,
I thought maybe I'd be able to get him to come in, but that didn't work. Oh dear. Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna quit. Actually, I didn't.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Nope. Okay. For some reason, I thought it'd let me have a admin menu, but it does not.
That's actually fine. I actually alt F4'd the game because I didn't like waiting for it to load. It's a pointless
Okay.
load, and you're because I'm gonna have to stop too. Here, let's just. Also, you didn't spend enough time in the HUD. I bet there's a way to kick a player. Let's just examine a bit more.
Okay.
Instead of running onto the map.
Sorry. I tried to see if I could, and I was clicking on the name and other thing. I'm like, where's the? It's not giving me a thing. So.
Sure, I'll
Alright.
try to join one at a time as well, instead of all
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah.
You know, that might be a good idea.
I guess let me know when your server's back up, because yeah.
Yeah, if I click, when there's nobody here, if I click a plus, it says it like brings it up like the friends menu thing, so for trying to invite people.
Now he has 2 servers.
How do I have 2
You just have 2 servers.
Okay.
Which one? What's the name of the new server? Probably.
You know what?
Oh!
I'll just change the name.
The name of the lobby changes when you get into the map. Why?
Oh.
Because of the 2 different regions that you can go to.
Okay. But
There are 2
anyways,
different
yeah.
maps.
So I'm gonna join. Okay, who joins first?
The
Hold
lobby.
on. Hold on. There's the one you should probably join because you can now identify it as separate.
That's fine. I could figure it out by the fact the map said lobby, but yeah.
Oh well. Okay.
I'm not.
Okay, I'm
Crisovs first. Crisovs first.
Okay. Yes.
Because I gave it the unique name to basically go here, obvious server.
Have I joined?
Well, the one that I have up right now is called like Charms Stream Server or something.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
So-
asking
yes.
if you're. He's asking if he's there.
You're not here on my end.
Okay. Yeah. I've pressed to log in, but it's
Let me try it now. See what happens.
Okay, Charms here.
Yeah,
Or Dark is here.
yeah, I did. Let me. It's okay. The name's Space Charm because of the Steam account. Let me leave. What happens when I leave?
You left.
It leaves me properly. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Crisovs, try again. Like just spam it a bunch and see what happens.
Okay, sure.
You may need to restart your game.
Did you restart your
what?
game?
Again?
Crisovs?
Again.
He already did restart.
Okay. Let me restart it again, sure.
Okay.
Okay, we're rearranging the crash report, sure.
Okay. Yeah, I decided while I'm waiting to check because Blood's in here and no, once I cannot click on a name to it, so it's not an obvious way to try to kick somebody. Is there a
Maybe that? Maybe do a type command? Like,
what like that?
yeah, like that or that.
Which nope.
Or maybe that.
Okay, well I see
What?
Crisovs in here.
I
What?
didn't join though.
He doesn't exist, Ryusho. It's an after image for some reason.
So, does this appear for anyone else? If you hover over the bottom of the party box, does it come up with text?
What do you mean party box? Oh,
Must
wait,
be
hold on.
modified in W main menu background smoke.
That's what it says. Yeah. Just a little tooltip. It's actually the white border around the box. You can do it on any side.
Oh, it's actually the background image behind everything. Like you can do it at the bottom of the.
And I guess there's
Yeah.
like a developer tooltip that got left in or something to like you gotta modify this out. Let me try something. I'm gonna create a game despite my bad score and just test something. I'm not. Nobody needs to join. I just need to check something. I need to see the options for myself. That's
Why
all.
is the Crisovs here and not here at the same? Why are you in limbo?
The reason is you see him because he pinged your server and tried to join, which the game thought he's joined. I bet you that because he's in Brazil, he's taking longer to join, but the game's just like, yeah, he joined, we're done. And just like cut him off early.
Like I was on this server once.
Really?
When you couldn't join.
Oh, well, then we just need... Okay, Ryusho, keep restarting the server. Crisovs, keep joining the server. We just gotta roll that chance again, and then we should be fine.
Wow.
Just gotta keep refreshing this until you get in again. And then once you're in, it looks like I could join and Blood could join easily, so... But yeah, I'm checking, by the way, Ryusho, it doesn't look like the host has any different options than...
If the lobby vanishes as well, you can tick a box in the top right corner to show full matches.
Okay.
And so you can probably join from that, who knows?
Yeah, we have dear Guardian, we have Schrodinger's V. He exists and doesn't at the same time. Oh,
Just,
he poofed out of the server, finally.
What? Okay,
Yeah, I closed the game.
Wait! So Crisovs closed the game, he stopped existing on the server for you. So there was like a constant connection to him that you had while he had the game running, despite the fact he couldn't connect all the way. Okay, in that case, Crisovs, restart your game, join. If it doesn't work, restart your game, join, since that seems to remove you from the list. So. I guess I'll hop back in knowing that. So basically, when you try and fail to join, you still share a bond with that server host until you close the game, despite that. That's a bad netcode right there. That actually is a vulnerability. That's straight up a vulnerability.
It's also the fact that there is no way to kick or invite, as far as I can tell. Like, you can click invite, but you can't actually invite except for certain people.
So, my thought is I'm using like a 5G Wi-Fi. I'm gonna try to change my 2G
like the
one.
Brazilian game.
Yes, I'm gonna try that. Just
Okay.
a second.
Alright, give Crisovs a second. He's basically going to change his internet real fast. This worked for the Brazilian game. Where he couldn't connect to me playing that, but then when he switched his internet, it worked fine.
Well, that's a problem.
Wait. Oh no!
What happened?
A random person.
Someone joined.
It's
And,
okay. It's okay. We just all leave the server and make a new one then.
Random cornbread has appeared.
Yeah, I can't actually kick him, so...
That's why I said we all leave the server and make a new one.
I know! The bloody Konoi.
Hello, random. Here's the thing, we have to leave public now because it seems like the password thing breaks some stuff, so...
I mean, I could have joined with the password, but yeah, only you.
Well, it breaks for me, so yeah. I guess let me know when you switch your internet up. And Ryusho can make the server.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Ryusho, go ahead and make a new server. I'm sorry for that random person, Cordy. I'm sorry. I apologize to them, but we're trying to get something else here.
Ryusho again.
Do you exist, or are you in limbo?
I'm in limbo. Yippee.
Everybody in quick before the recording guy shows up.
God, recording!
Wait.
Oh, he joined.
No, I mean...
You have to try the password.
You might need to.
I
I guess you could politely ask him, like, "Hey, I'm sorry, we're trying to get a 4-player game going. It's just being really weird, so we."
All right, I'll restart one more if he rejoins. I'll tell him, hey, we're waiting for somebody specific. So.
Also, I said we are in limbo. Okay,
Yeah, this is actually one of the big problems about not having
what do you mean
kick
weirdly?
off.
Limbo?
Limbo?
Yes.
So you didn't connect, is what you're saying?
No, yes, I didn't.
Yes, I did. Okay, I get it.
Okay, I connected. Hello.
Connect! Okay,
well,
that's cool. I wish I was
you connected to the Cardi one.
Oh.
Wow, okay. Nope, this guy's a dick.
What? What did he say?
I asked him, hey, we're trying to get somebody. He's like, start the game. Yeah. I'm like, what the heck?
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna make a new server review show.
Yep. I think we
can outlast this guy, okay?
So this is the problem about not having a kick button. It's you can
Yes.
just have trolls just
Who the-
join your lobby
Who the
and
heck
just
wouldn't have a kick button
that.
in an online game with servers? Like, why?
Really?
Who are the who? Okay, why would the original Counter-Strike creator not think of a kick button? Let me put it in that perspective. All right, let me know the server's up, and we all just have to rush it, basically.
Up.
Okay, it has a weird name now all of a sudden.
Nope.
But
He was already in instantly.
Mhm.
He's watching for it specifically.
we'll
Well,
have to put a password on
I don't
there.
completely blame him, considering there's no active servers. I get it. I get he wants to play with people.
Well,
I'm
I
not.
put the password back in because it just
I guess so. Everybody joined the
drive him
password
away.
one. Oh wait, Blood, are you trying to like deflect him? Wait, Blood, how
No,
did you make a server with players 1 of 0?
I didn't. When I went to go and join the server, it instantly put me onto sort of like a loading screen.
Oh. You have a horse score of 100, by the way.
I mean, that's good because I'm not even on the game.
I don't know what the heck's going on.
Well, the password one's up and it says Schrodinger
Yep.
V is in here.
I am here, yes.
Okay.
It's all fine.
So when I
And it-
type 4, hit accept.
You're in.
No, I'm not. Now I'm doing the scrogeners because of the password.
Why?
Okay. Listen. We just have to be faster. So Ryusho, the moment you create the server, you gotta yell, "It's up!" and then we all hit refresh.
Duh.
Actually, there's a rejoin last game, but I wonder if that would immediately join host. But yeah, I mean, I'm not there.
All
It's a
right,
scroll
here we go
thing.
again.
Oh, I bet I have to quit.
And I'm just gonna click say now because I'm clicking start.
I'm restarting my game because I'm so linked
Okay,
to you
waiting.
now. I'm so linked to you. I had to restart the game.
I'll wait.
Okay.
Yes, I also need to restart my game, it seems.
I'm back. Okay, I'm back on the server host.
Okay, and
Zedra says I spent weeks trying to make a fault-free multiplayer, and seeing this makes me confident. Here's the thing. We could outlast that guy. If he seriously sits here for like 15 minutes trying to connect to the server, well, he really wants to play this game, I guess. Or he really wants to
not
troll,
on the
but like,
public server.
Okay.
listen, trolls usually have less of an attention span than that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's only funny for so long, you know, for them.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready.
Start.
In.
Hey!
Don't get too excited. Everybody's here.
Are y'all here?
I
No.
haven't joined.
I see everybody here on my end.
That's nice, Ryusho. He doesn't exist, so it doesn't matter.
God damn it!
If Crisovs unsold links and tries
Yep.
to join it again, you might be corny. If you're lucky. We'll see. There is no option for... There is an option for hosting a server with a password. There is an option for private games. But if a password is added, then after I go through the password prompt, I don't get to join the server. It breaks. The password function breaks me.
I don't know why it breaks exactly you though.
I don't
It's
know why.
weird because
either.
like it
I also
breaks,
don't know why
like-
public server breaks exactly you. Like, it's weird. You're specifically
Ooh.
broken if there isn't a password, and I'm specifically broken if there is a password. So, and it's the same kind of break where, like, they see me connect, but I'm not there. Either way, kick should still be a thing. Doesn't
Yes,
matter
yeah.
what we're using. It should be a thing. Even now the netcode is, maybe they just... It's very weird netcode, clearly, so maybe they just couldn't figure out a kick. But that would be dumb. That would be like, if we can't add a kick to this netcode, we need to restart the netcode process, probably. Like, if it's that messy, then probably need to throw it out and restart what you're doing. Also,
Yeah.
there's plenty of games that have net play. Why didn't they just... go lift the code from another game because I'm pretty sure it's available for public use for some stuff.
In fact, Unreal Engine tends to have actually unless it's something they screwed up in the latest one, it tends to have decent netcode kind of.
I managed.
He's in.
Corny
Okay.
game. See, I knew Corny would give up after a little bit.
Corny game.
Somebody asked, don't start just yet. Hold on, don't start just yet because I'm all tapped and that could be breaking. But I'm going to check that question. Somebody asked, did this dev even have a team? It's Ultimo Ratio Games. And they state in this, from Gooseman, creator of the original Counter-Strike mod, Alpha response delivers intense police action, blah, blah, blah. So Gooseman is stated as the main person. Obviously, like when you put Michael Bay made this movie. It's like, well, obviously not Michael Bay didn't just make the movie by himself, but they put him on the title because he's the important person that everybody cares about, I guess. Anyways, even Valtteri has a kick option. Yeah. Yeah, even Valtteri, which is very much early in development. And is also a browser game, has a kick option. So I'm trying to see. I'm not sure. If somebody wants to look up this developer, whoa. Never mind, the fatal error exception message was actually in my copy paste. That's weird. Here. If you guys want to look up this developer, I assume it's not just Gooseman, but who knows? Oh, wait, here we go. We're a team of experienced developers who have worked on titles such as Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six, Counter-Strike, Rust, Tactical Intervention, and several titles of the Call of Duty franchise.
And a lot of those have kick buttons.
Yeah, that's the team. They have a IGDP page, and they have a little description. We started working on a co-op FPS shooter called Alpha Response in 2021. This does not feel like a game that started in 2021 to me, but okay. I mean, it depends. Maybe there's a lot of content here, and the net play is just the problem. Anyways, we can start when you guys are ready. Make sure you're tabbed into the game though, just in case.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.
But that's sure a lot of big games that they worked on that are way more stable than this.
And have kick buttons.
Yeah.
If you guys
And working
hover over
passwords.
your mouse today, what?
Are you going to point out the must be modified in Windows background smoke?
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Okay.
So where do we want to start?
Valmera mode with basic settings. Oh, starting location? Oh. Yeah,
we can choose. We can choose initial missions.
It said something about a normal, you have to do 5 missions or something, by default. So we have to do multiple missions in the environment.
Yeah, we just have to choose one mission to start with, and then.
It's whatever you guys feel like. I whatever you like.
I saw one called _M1.
I'm really interested in underscore
mission.
M7 personally, but underscore M18 is pretty good too, I hear. Yeah, so basically it's a big world.
I found
so
M16.
We're going into a big city with missions all over the place, and we gotta do 5 of them to win, basically. You can actually increase the number of missions we have to complete to win. Do you want to do that, or do you want to leave it at 5?
It can go all the way up to 8, it looks like.
I mean, leave it to default for now.
Leave it for default, yeah, okay.
I mean, with how long it took us to get this going, we could always just make it as long as possible to get our value from it.
That's what I was thinking. If we end the mission and then the server dies at the end of that, I'm like, That's why I was saying that.
I mean, come on, wouldn't they just
Let's stay with 5 for now.
Okay. We'll just do
I
M1.
think it would just... Yeah.
You want to do
start
them in
with
order?
M1.
There's certain missions, so let's just do them in order. M1.
We'll just start with M1, and then we'll see
Sure.
what the heck we get for the others. Okay, and clicking start if everybody's in.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, let's see if it dies or not. Please don't die.
And just sit there and let the game figure itself out. That's what I was seeing when it loaded for me.
One of the Steam reviewers said hey, has potential, but not there yet, fam. It was I'm starting to think I see what he meant.
Yeah, it's true, Serial.
Also-
Technically, Charm's story was shifted a long time ago, but it's barely made any progress. So, Oh, and the map loaded much faster the second time because I technically have already loaded it once thanks to Ryusho.
Yeah.
Why
Why
is this?
a TMP?
Okay, here's our guy, I guess. So this is where the character creator is. Why couldn't I do... Here's another thing. Why can't I customize my character before I get into a server where people are now going to wait on me to get my character figured out?
I know, right?
That's why I went to the barracks first off. I thought...
The mission's already happening, by the way.
Well, that's too bad. I'm getting a hairdo. I'm going to the barber, so they have to wait. Alright, let's see. Is there any... No
Someone
blonde
can
options whatsoever.
elect to become team leader.
Yeah, that's totally what that
Apparently I have a machine pistol, but I don't, so when I shoot someone with a machine pistol, I instantly pull out the baton and long range hit them with it.
Oh, cool.
Long range baton? Good work.
Oh god.
Hurry up and get to the mission area.
Oh,
I'm French.
it kicked me out of character creation.
Because apparently you have 1 minute to make whatever adjustments you want,
Hello.
apparently.
I love.
Sorry, that's what I was doing. So I can't even finish character creation. Well, whatever. I guess I'm going whatever I have. But I'll customize the rest of the next. That's so dumb. So I can't customize outside of joining a server, starting a game, but then I'm limited how long I can do it. That's so dumb. Also, I don't know what's going on.
That's
I'm gonna have to use the baton, it won't let me use anything
Oh,
else.
good. Bomb mission's begun. Okay. Okay, utter chaos is... What is going on here? Alright.
I know.
It won't let me use a weapon, so I have to use the baton.
Oh, the utter chaos right off the bat.
I had to hit like 1 or 2 to actually switch to a weapon.
No.
Yeah, it lets me do that, and as soon as I pull the trigger, it instantly pulls out the baton.
I hear the bomb. Where is it?
I think it's on the bus.
Don't worry, I shall keep you covered with my very angry stick.
It's right here somewhere. No.
I can't deposit.
I got it. Don't worry.
Your teammate is
Somehow I could interact with it.
No,
Wow.
Teammate is down.
Wait, teammate down. Teammate down.
Don't worry, I'm waving my stick
Oh,
at
you're
him.
over there. Okay, I guess I'm covering you then.
Be aware of armed hostiles
Okay, bomb done.
towards your position. Take them down.
Oh, good. We have the AI guy being outside telling us what's going on. That's good.
Yeah, because we don't have a team leader.
Oh my god, blood. What are you doing?
There's another bomb.
Find and defuse it.
Oh, you.
But there's a new home for sale. I have to get this deal. Offer start 500,000 by Martin Bradshaw.
Can I go into options? Oh, so controls are just disabled in the options now. Okay.
Wait, what?
I
was
can't
the
edit my
car,
keys because we're in mission.
Wait, I thought that was the enemy because I thought he was shooting you, but he wasn't. Oh gosh, okay. It's just a truck of guys. I guess I'll just fire away at them.
Be aware.
Okay, wait, are you? Okay, you look like.
Items are available.
Don't revive me, I'm gonna go to the main menu to change my keys to see if something's happened.
Wait, the terrorist almost ran me over. I gotta stop him. Hold on. Come back here. Look at this. I love how this guy is driving. He's like had to do a 5-point turn just to leave. I'm going after that guy. He ran me over. Come back here.
Oh, we do have the car that we started at.
Oh. Well, it's gone now.
And now,
I love how that guy had to like I got a parallel park first. This is like, you're a terrorist. Why do you care? That bomb sounds like it's gonna blow up. Where is it?
I'm trying to find it. Where's it? Right here.
I found it.
Right.
Hello.
What?
Oh, inside the bus.
Wait, it's over there?
Good news.
Oh, it's
The
over
problem
there.
solved itself. All right.
The Crisovs found it.
There was an error bomb and it blew up, and it blew up a terrorist and not me, so it's okay.
Several hostiles moving to your
I am now allowed to use a weapon.
The bomb's in here. That's very
Nice.
awkward.
For some strange reason, my melee key was tied to my left click.
So the rain is dropping frames like a brick off a bridge, probably because it's a giant environment and it's loading like too much. Honestly, I was. Oh, okay. I'm almost dead.
Oh, you're. Yeah. Hold on. I think I've got.
Pinned
Oh, I thought I
down.
picked up medical supplies to give you, but guess not.
Why couldn't they fuse that? Okay.
got him.
Yeah.
Heck, I'll just go down and go fight. If I go down, I go down. That guy went down.
Okay.
Mission success.
Hooray!
Somehow.
Got a box where you can buy more weapons.
Can I buy ammo? That's all I really care about.
Look for the resupplied
You could have a refill demo on the.
Hurry before the enemy
The sound desync is back. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Oh my god.
These are guys you
You don't need to do
I don't have
tutorial,
time for a tutorial on the Mickey game. Let me just buy some ammo. Jeez.
Extended mag, that'll do.
There, I bought my ammo.
Ow!
Can
Who's
I buy a
hitting me?
Tetsury gun?
There
I
we
can
go.
buy-
I think
Okay,
I
a shot.
killed the guy who
By
was
the way, you
shooting
can
you
get a third gun. It's a shotgun. You can buy it. I recommend that just so you have more weapons and more ammo.
Why are you giving a tutorial here instead of at the tutorial?
I know.
Yeah, why can I not customize my character in a low stakes environment where I don't have a time limit? Also, yeah, sorry about the D6. Sorry about the frame drop. This game. I don't know what to say. You can't do much with this game. Like, I have everything as low as possible. Well, that's not true. I can lower a few more things. Let me do that. Actually, lowering the view distance might make a huge difference in this detailed environment.
Get in the car and drive to the
Wait,
next mission.
Hold on! Overly excited. Uh-oh. Okay, it has...
Well, looks like we
load
got
a
the
little
back
bit.
and drive.
Wait, I'm not there. I'm not there?
We're not there
Stop!
either.
Okay, I'm here.
Oh, it's why is it now telling me how to change
So guys,
seats instead of in the driving control?
Have the frames gone down when I lowered the settings? I think they may have.
Hurry up and get to the mission area.
Right with it, I hope. Wow. What have you done?
I ran over some of the terrorists.
I think the server died for me.
Oh my god, no.
Oh no. You should be able to use the join previous
I
game.
don't know what's going
Oh
on.
no, I hear gunfire.
Mission has begun.
On here.
Get it before
Oh,
time runs out.
I'm probably dead.
Okay, guys, did I make it worse? Did I make the frame rate worse?
Quickly and provide medical.
Out of curiosity. What the hell is going on?
I don't know.
Somebody turn off the car alarm.
Up.
There's like everything going on.
Why am I suddenly? Oh my gosh.
They're trying to steal the cash.
So, okay, audience. I need to engage you here.
Oh.
Did I make the frame rate worse
Are you
when I
sure?
went to the settings? I need an answer, because I'm trying to sort things out here.
So let's send yes.
So let's say yes, the frame rate is bad. Did I make it badder, though? That's what I'm asking. Because weirdly, I lowered the view distance quality, I lowered the texture quality, and then things ran worse.
I'm bleeding to death.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Supply bags containing ammunition. Medical items are available nearby.
Yeah, Blood and
Many
I are bleeding
attempts
to
have been
death over
made.
here.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I have an idea.
We've received information that a group of enemy combatants are approaching the area. Be careful.
Oh well, I just died.
How did I make it worse by lowering the view distance and the texture quality? Why? Anyways,
Apparently
let's
this
see.
one give you.
Does that give you guys any frames? Oh, everybody went down.
Yeah, and we were. That's kind of where it was just like, yeah, we have limited respawn. So.
Hey, are you a friend? I can't tell. Oh, he's okay. He doesn't exist now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna protect the van while I'm down.
Okay,
I think that was a friend I just shot. Okay.
I'm fine.
Wait. Oh, sorry, I shot you.
It seems better, but still bad. I lowered the FPS to 30.
Sorry, I shot you, Charm.
this
I
sharp
wasn't
guy?
trying to do that.
It's fine. I can't tell who's who either.
I guess you're just looking for the things that have the red diamonds over them.
I have this weird feeling that maybe view distance quality determines the quality of, like, obscuring fog, which might actually make things better if I turn it up. Because basically there's a fog or there isn't a fog, and the fog might make things better. Though every time I change the settings, it's like the game just adds a bit, so... Okay, did I make it? Yeah, so... Trying everything I can, it's barely possible to make this game functional for the stream.
Protect the cache. Oh, well, here's the issue. There's this entire section over here that is... We didn't even know to protect.
Also, I've seen that the sliders sometimes don't do what they're supposed to, so that's another thing I have to be careful about.
Oh my god! That guy just ate like 18 shotgun shells between me and freaking...
Yeah.
Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing, audience. I know that your frames are bad, but, like, I have no idea what's going on, and I don't have bad frames. Well, yeah. Is this better out of curiosity? But, like, it's hard to tell what the heck is going on right now. Like, anytime. This game is absolute chaos. Why is there a car upside down on the steps on fire?
Dog.
It's a good question.
Oh, so I have to actually change it back to full screen, because full screen windowed was I kept popping out of the window!
Oh. Oh, it didn't window lock you?
No, it doesn't window lock!
There is one more thing I can do to make things even better for you guys, but it's kind of like really stupid.
I need like a...
There's no, there isn't a way.
Medical. I need to find medical. Is there a medical bag? I don't know where a medical bag is.
Yeah, there's a medical bag.
Not over there.
So if we make it if we treat this like I have a 4-3 monitor, it might run slightly better. Who is this? What is your pants? Okay, bye. All right.
Oh shit!
I got the guy with the cash.
Yeah,
I feel like this is one of those. I feel like this is one of those things where they didn't ask if they should. They thought they could, so they didn't ask if they should. So, like, for instance, they're like, what if, like, mission-based co-op PvE, where you fight terrorists and stuff, but, like, it's an entire GTA-sized city, and everything's happening all over the place. The answer is, you have a game that barely runs right, but they thought it sounded cool. Because I bet you... Imagine instead of a massive city, if we had, like, it divided to, like, 1/5 sizes with a limited number of missions in that area, that would run way better. Anyways, I probably... Do you guys have it running better in square mode? Stream Wars?
Oh my god.
I can't even begin to tell.
There.
It's still running like garbage.
What is the FPS in the stream?
Why is there a helicopter? Wait. Please don't tell me we now have a terrorist with a helicopter.
What? We do?
I'm hearing a helicopter.
I also hear a helicopter.
I assume it's
see a
police, but who
helicopter.
knows? Seems a little better,
you can
maybe?
get enemy helicopters.
Yeah.
I'd like to note that... Like, it's okay... Oh gosh, it's cutting off the side, that's fine. Let's lower the volume a bit, too, because it's kind of crazy.
Ah, I got it back over here.
They basically... I feel like they just basically shoved too much stuff in here. Like, this map... This run would run fine if the map wasn't here. I know it would.
Okay, apparently we failed that mission. And now it's like, go to the van, upgrade, and then get ready for your next mission. I think they decided to try to put too much scope in a little too early.
I just realized I could create a smaller resolution.
Wait.
I just realized
I am now in GRGN.
If you grab the box, if you're in window mode, you grab the outside of the box, you can make it smaller. Oh boy. Hey guys, I made it work! I can literally not read the small text anymore, but that's okay. How's that? I probably have
it is actually... yeah.
I probably have... Oh, you know what? I probably have, like, a resolution of, like, I don't know. It's for ants. Here, take a look.
Is this a resolution for ants?
Here's my resolution for ants that I have. Here's my full monitor for comparison. Here's my ants resolution. So, whatever. If I can play, it actually made it run better for me too. So, hey, I can play now. Where you guys go?
So if you upgrade your character at the SWAT van, you can now access better weapons like rifles and that.
An actual body. This laser aims God knows where.
Can I continue character customization? I wasn't done. I don't even know what I look like right now.
Yeah.
I
think he'll give you the option when you use the van.
Where is it?
Oh God, the laser.
Where is it? How do I do? Oh, there it is. Thank you. Wait, why am I suddenly a different person entirely? No,
we are now GIGN operatives instead of just police.
Whoa.
Oh, I upgraded? That's nice.
Yeah, we're now GIGN.
And now we have to actually get to the next mission.
Without a car. Oh, great.
Or go all the way over there to the car that I crashed earlier.
Those would have so many videos, I'll tell you that.
So they have decided, GTA Size City, counter-terrorist, absolutely no frickin' chill. You must go faster, and your faster is not enough.
I'm amazed how much trouble. I'm amazed. So you guys are streamers. Just to ask, is it actually like 30 FPS now? Which is why I have it set to, by the way. We might even get away with 60 FPS at this resolution. Let's see. Oh no, it went up.
I think it is fine looking at the very least.
It just made the window big again. I gotta just shrink it again.
I can't use my holographic sight because I'm looking at the buttons and not the sight.
I'll leave it there.
So holo sights don't work. I need to sell that when I can.
Apparently we're supposed to rescue hostages suddenly. Okay.
I feel like, here's the thing. I see what they're trying to do, an open world city where... an open city where you can do a bunch of... Because I think I can, like... I think there's this city is actually huge and I can go anywhere. But... this is absurd, though. It's like... I think at this time it's time to evacuate the civilians for the city because I don't know what's going on here, but this place is... this place isn't good for anybody to live in anymore. I'm told to grab this car. Why? Oh.
Well, that car is to get closer. What do you mean, team lead?
I'm supposed to stay
apparently
close
your
to
team leader over there.
Oh, hello.
Grenade.
I feel overstepped. Yeah, this feels like...
Lord.
This feels like... Stimulate... This feels like a... It feels like I took a stimulant drug. Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Just gonna be like, yeah, I missed Dagger Directive when I didn't even play this.
I just got suicide bombed to the face.
Dagger Directive is definitely the better game, I will say that.
Yeah.
I honestly do not expect...
It's had a lot more polish.
I don't think it's cool that they sold this game for... It's $10 right now, but it's 20 in total, right? Right now? I mean, I get it. What? They have content, but... Oh, this is so jank, though. Like,
my
okay,
holosight now.
I'd like to note that all four of us have a different experience, because some of you guys have it running great, right? Like, Ryusho has a crazy system.
No.
So.
Mine runs great until we get into combat, and then I go down to about 20 to 10 frames.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe I should try to trust me, but no, I can tell it's jank. It is so jank.
Watch out.
This is excessive amounts of jank.
It feels like they wanted to throw... It kind of feels like a scope issue, like, oh, we're gonna have this and this and this is gonna be a huge thing, and we're gonna do this, all is gonna happen. It's like, okay, but calm the hell down for a second. Oh, God. Oh, I love that the game loaded this guy shooting me in the face, because it had to load that gun shooting or something. So I just got shot and I couldn't do anything about it for a second. Oh, hello.
Wait, what?
Hey.
Oh, I almost shot you.
So...
Wait.
Oh.
Oh, another suicide bomber. Lovely.
I just learned those existed. Alright. He like mildly hurt me, I guess? How do I get you up?
Hi. Ow. F. Maybe I need to move farther away from the... Okay.
I just like looked at the guy that was beeping and I just thought about that for a bit and then he blew up.
We're just having incompetence because we're French.
I also like how he just kind of took it. So I guess if people are in leather jackets, I should shoot them. Or maybe I should shoot this guy. I don't know who to shoot because I think there's friendly police as well as us.
No, there's just us. We are the only police force in the city.
Okay,
Yes.
good to know. That narrows it down a little bit.
Also, your allies are only have a green outline until they're in sight, and then they don't. So it's up to you to recognize, hey, they're a friend.
Wait, that was in game? I thought it was stream. Wait, what was? Oh, the gun thing? No. See, here's the thing. Unreal Engine is a lovely thing because Unreal Engine loves to do this thing, and sometimes Unity games do it too, where they won't load an effect or they won't load like a model or an effect or something until it exists in the game for the first time, and then it'll load it on the fly. And the idea is like, oh, you know, that makes it so the game doesn't have to load a whole ton at the beginning. It loads some stuff as you go. It sounds good on paper, but what happens is almost every dev with a game that does that, you get into situations where like the moment that effect loads, the game just hitches, and it's horrible. And I'd rather just have a longer loading screen at the beginning rather than have that happen, you know?
Yeah.
Rather have a longer loading screen than the game just be constantly having seizures because of the fact it's like, we have no chill, we must load everything constantly. Because there isn't any downtime!
Number one thing I'm just thinking right now is... Number one thing I'm just thinking about is like, man, I really... Maybe the other map is smaller. That's like the only thing on my mind right now. Like, maybe the other map isn't as big if we're lucky. Because what this game needs is an option to play on a smaller map.
Also, I think it needs outlines for your teammates, so that way when they come around a corner, you can tell it's your teammate. Because you have no highlight that you're friendly until you've gone around a corner. And the thing is some of the enemies look very frickin' similar.
Yeah, I've been shooting teammates all the time because I mean we all look very different, and I guess we leveled up, so now our outfits changed again.
I mean,
I've
got outline. I've got an outline on all of you.
Only if there's a wall between us. If you don't have
only
a wall
if there's a wall
between
between us.
If there isn't a wall though, you just look like a person, and I don't know if you're an enemy.
Yeah.
I see.
Enemy soldiers have been detected and are en route to your area.
I don't think that what they're trying to do here, having the idea of a big city and you got missions around it, that doesn't sound bad on paper. Here's the thing though. How this should work is there's a mission, you head over there, the game deloads most of the environment, locks you into that area with an invisible wall for the mission, stuff happens there, you play, you have good performance because you have everything unloaded outside of the area you're working in, and then when it's done, the game like reloads the map while you go to another location, and then does the same thing at the next mission, and so on and so forth.
Last two hostages.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I don't see.
I saved a random person, I don't know. Let's see.
There's two more
outside?
somewhere in this area.
I mean, there's a blue exclamation. I assume that's where I need to go.
I don't know.
We're trying to find two more hostages there somewhere.
Oh, okay, they have started to become flashing yellow circles on the mini-map.
You're describing calling. So this game, I mean, it has a view distance limit. It might have some calling, but, like, not enough. I technically can be at a mission objective and then run clear across the map. Nothing's stopping me from doing that. The map exists,
Okay,
the map is loaded. I feel like what it needs to do is just not exist during a mission, like most of the map.
So that means they're upstairs.
We've received information that a group of enemy combatants are approaching the area.
That is not how to get upstairs.
And I gotta say, I thought the AI voice guy would just be for the tutorial. I was like, okay, they just use the AI voice for the tutorial. But this guy just is everywhere, and he really does just sound like an overly hypey British YouTuber or something. Hello.
I just saw he stood right behind me when I turned around.
Also, what kind of frame rate are you guys getting at this point? Because I feel like it dropped when I entered the mission objective area.
I mean, I don't have my FPS counter on.
No, I don't mean that. I mean,
oh, you mean the stream people.
Stream.
Okay.
the stream.
Oh my god. Wait, it says they're downstairs, but I've been downstairs and...
Crisovs? What did you say?
Wait, I just killed myself.
I think you answered my question. How's it doing?
It's doing fine for me, yeah.
Okay. The stream preview crapped out, so I can't tell anymore again. For a while, it was actually really good, so I was like, oh.
Yeah, the stream is whack. Yeah.
Oh, my stream is whack?
Yeah, it's looking a little bit crunchy, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, really? It says they're right here in the frickin' bathroom. but they're
Alright.
not here.
How's that, stream goers? I think when I
Wait,
entered the
what?
mission objective, it got laggier because stuff happened.
They're
No, more enemies spawned in.
Hey, that guy won't die. Got it.
Oh my god, they're in. I found the hostage. They're in the wall.
What?
These
Wait,
two
show.
hostages
Wait.
are in the wall.
Don't
in the
save.
bathroom.
Don't save them. Let me see. I want to see how bad this is. Where are you at? What floor are you
Hi.
on? What floor are you on?
Right here.
Oh, for
Downstairs.
Pete's sake.
Down below.
Ellen.
They're in
Bottom
the bathroom
floor, in the
stall.
bathroom here.
Oh well, he was trying to hide for the hostages by facing through the wall. Wow. By the way, is there any marker for that guy? I guess there's a little ping on the map.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
no,
That is
I
zero.
And then I didn't know they were there until I actually came into this stall and it said free rescue hostage by holding F. I'm like, what?
And
Also-
there's still one more guy after that one.
It probably
Yeah,
is
they're both
literally
sitting right
644.
there.
I actually lowered the resolution more since it was crapping out.
It spawned. Both of those hostages were in the wall.
I died at the front
Yeah,
door.
guy above.
And-
No, there's a guy above you.
There's also a guy running at me.
There's-
What do you mean above me? Oh, you mean the stairs.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna do hostage rescue, you kind of.
More weapons and more ammunition. Hurry before the enemy arrives.
If you're gonna have hostage rescue, you might want them to not spawn in the walls. You know, make a check of like, I'm gonna spawn a hostage here. Is this inside a wall?
I mean, I already didn't expect that after I saw the 3 hostages of the tutorial merge together.
I mean, I was hoping they'd at least, you know, avoid spawning them inside the actual wall. Because I can understand, like, they might not have collided because no actual plans on where to go.
I want a gun that's not automatic with 26 bullets. It just runs out so fast.
The G36C with extended mag has 38.
Okay, I'll grab that later. Next time I can. I
I'm
guess?
down again.
It feels like I barely know what's going on in this game.
Help.
Yeah.
I just kind of have
Help.
things happen to
Dragging
me.
it down again.
You don't have time to know what's going on.
No, there's no time.
They
There's
don't give
too
you
much
any
going
time
on.
to do anything.
Hell.
There's just a person here. She said, "What the hell?"
That's my response to this game so far.
Someone with a gun over there.
The
There's
game.
somebody. Oh, there's
has-
somebody with a gun over there. I didn't notice. Thanks for.
Happened.
Wait, hold on. This lady has a lot of thoughts. Let's see what she has to say. Hold on.
Oh, shit. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, she said, "Oh shit, let's get out of here." And I'm like, yeah, the players of this game are like, the players of this
Players
game
of this
are
game
like,
are like,
yeah,
yes, we want out of here.
Oh, shit. Let's get out of here.
The way she says it too. Oh, there's some other people. Hello.
Rifle. That.
Use the
Pie.
police car to the next mission.
And the police
Oh,
car is just there because the city is so massive and it's a way to get
Oh,
around.
fucking. It just sold my gun that I
That's
just
not what
bought.
everyone is
And now
in.
I don't have anything. F
Wait,
it.
how'd
F
you
it. Just
se-
get in the car.
Wait, how'd you sell it? Also, wait, hold
I
on.
hit Q and it sold it.
What? Q?
Yes, apparently Q.
You can either
sold
press
it.
the sell button or Q. Apparently.
Yeah, and guess what? You can mistap if you're not careful. And don't know that. So I'm going into this with a small shotgun and a
So
pistol.
anyways, when I
Better?
opened the supply crate, my game froze again.
Oh.
It didn't do that with the
Did
first
you-
supply crate, so that's very interesting. I was trying to explain this, but Ryusho kept running on sentence, so I was just like, I'm gonna interrupt.
Go ahead.
Okay, so could you get out of the car for a second?
Yep.
I think the car kills the game for me a little bit. Because I feel like that happened last time the car was moved around. Oh, wait! Oh, it's not frozen! Now? Oh, why did the gun on the screen bounce? Did I get shot?
No, you
Yeah, you were
I
stabbed
stabbed
by
you.
Crisovs.
I
So that
stabbed you.
bounced the gun on the display screen. Okay, hold on. So
We
what
have
did you,
1
what, gun
minute
did
to
you,
reach the mission.
what game did you recommend? What gun did you recommend?
G36.
G36.
It's a
which
rifle.
is what I was going
Got
to
it.
have, and then I accidentally sold it immediately.
Purchase add-on for your gun here. That's cool. I don't have time to even do that, but... Actually, wait. Hollow sight? Yeah. What's the vertical grip do?
It reduces
Stabilize.
horizontal recoil.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Let's also
We
buy
have 20
a...
seconds to get to the mission.
You can go if you want.
What happened?
I'll catch up.
I don't think we're gonna make it there in
Something
17 seconds, but I'll try.
okay,
I don't know what
guys
I'm buying,
are
but I'm
left
gonna buy.
behind.
Hurry up and get to the
I am.
mission
You just
area.
got shot in the head like 3 times,
Oh!
and your head went backwards through the seat.
You can click the add-on to change it to something else. So, like, I can switch it to like this to this to this. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, I
Why
did it.
tell
I
me to
have,
go here when
like,
the car
stuff
can't
now.
even go up here?
What?
Yay,
Why
sights.
allow the person to drive? Show why? Why does it show the driving path there when you can't go there?
That's what I was wondering. Oh, I see our teammates catching up, so I'll hag about.
I'm sure that having the entire city loaded and random civilians running around and stuff really helps the game's performance.
Hurry up and get to the mission area.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They did not, listen, they said they're gonna improve performance. I don't believe them personally. Oh, that guy's a huge guy.
Talk to Ice Tucker.
How did I miss that guy so much? Okay. The gun bounces around so much if you don't aim it down.
I
Yeah.
love how there was a countdown to reach the mission zone, but we're just vibing here though.
Oh, then it's
Okay, you
fine.
need to run. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Oh wait,
so.
no, he's coming. Okay.
I was
I
looking
didn't,
at the
sorry, my
map
map
to say
is
what
my
it
mini
was.
map is the size of, like, it's slightly bigger than Charm's thumb at this point. That's how big it is. So didn't even
Oh, I
notice
see.
the
So
car.
it's just all bollarded off, so we're gonna have to find a way around.
Area.
Well, I can walk
Oh my
apparently there.
god.
Do we literally just
Yeah.
have to? We're gonna literally have to just go walk.
Incredible.
Oh
Hello.
no, it's
What
the
the heck is this?
extrema ratio, guys. Oh no,
Extreme ratio. Okay.
escort VIP. Okay.
We're not even anywhere near you because it kicked us out the
There,
car
fine.
and we can't get back in.
Okay, it's easier to get there if you just walk.
ran up the road.
So I gotta save this person.
The mission has begun. Complete it before time.
Whoa, he's just booking it.
Oh, it's
Oh
an
no,
escort
he's
mission.
oh no,
that's
he's
it.
trying to book it to you guys by the enemies. Okay, good. He's following one of you. Also, there's apparently a bomb too.
That's a suicide bomber.
Yeah.
I say no to that.
Who is now dead?
Oh, why is there a fire behind me? What the hell happened?
Apparently,
There's a
there's
Molotov
a Molotov, and there's a sniper behind us.
I'll try to get the sniper.
I got him.
2
I think.
frames.
Maybe he
Okay,
wasn't
I'm
a sniper.
Reminds me
Oh,
of the
sorry,
GTA escape game that was so broken they started canceling sponsored streams right in the middle of the stream. Wait, there's a GTA game besides GTA 6? What? I thought GTA 6 was the next GTA game. What are you what's this?
Supply bags containing ammunition.
I didn't know about this.
Items are available nearby.
Imagine a game being so problematic.
I think I really started to see why Charm gets so frustrated over poor performing games, because it's like, why do so many developers just... Why is there a dog attacking me?
I know, right?
Okay,
That flashbang
anyways.
gave me 2 frames.
Enemy soldiers have been detected.
Also, why did it take 5 million bolts to go down? Okay.
Neutralize at all costs.
Why is the VIP running away without us?
I'm trying to give him ammo.
Because he's following exactly one of you, so if one of you runs up really fast, he'll run really fast.
They were following another person and they started following me.
I got blown up by a bomb, but it's okay, I kept reloading anyways.
Oh, what happened to me?
That dog went flying when I... Okay. I'll fight the guys behind me, I guess. Since that's the thing that's happening.
Beware of armed hostiles
Oh.
moving towards your position. Take them down quickly and prevent...
Enemy combatants are approaching the area.
Okay, this is a ridiculous number of civilians.
Yeah.
Beware.
You can reduce it in the settings.
Medical items are available
What the
nearby.
heck?
Ow!
What the heck did that to us?
I don't know.
That... We should probably figure out where that's coming from, or I'm gonna go down too. I did.
Just a second,
How-
I'm
how-
arriving.
No, like,
I wish I
does
could
somebody throw
fly.
grenades at us, though?
I have 2 frames.
Oh, found him.
Oh, that guy, yeah. No, that's not the guy. I still got grenaded. And down again.
Oh my god.
I feel like it's coming from that direction over there. That way.
They've blocked the route by parking in a van in front of us.
Why does pressing F pull out my shotgun now? What the heck is going on? When I try to get ammo, it pulls out my shotgun for no apparent reason.
You know, let's just leave. Let's just leave.
But yeah,
Let's just go.
to finish what I was saying about what Charm says about frustration, is it's so weird how many developers are like, I can do all this stuff, I can put all this stuff together, and none of the devs think to themselves for just a second, wait a minute, what's that going to do to performance? They never seem to ask that question.
My question is, why
Part of
do
the reason-
devs particularly want to do review keys when a game's in this state?
Also, I know part of the reason for the optimization is, ironically, the NVIDIA DLSS stuff. They decide, we don't need to optimize if NVIDIA's gonna do the frame optimization for us.
That doesn't even seem to do anything here, by the way. The DLSS. I have it on. Can't really tell.
Well, yeah, they've started to not do so bad it doesn't even do that. Is that an ally or is that enemy? I can't tell. That's an ally.
I sure hope the streamers have a frame rate though. That's all I'm hoping for right now.
I have such low frames I can't revive Crisovs.
But yeah, with the review key thing, like why do they hand out review keys when their games disrupt? I think there's an assumption that
I just shot you in the knee trying to shoot the dog. Sorry, go ahead.
I think there's an assumption that the YouTubers and the streamers accepting my review key, they gotta have like the best systems ever. I mean, it's not a big deal. My game runs fine if you got a real powerful system, so I'm just gonna assume everybody doing review keys has a powerful system. And also, since people have a powerful system can run my game, I don't care about much else right now. That kind of is how they are. Is that a bad helicopter?
Yeah.
There was a guy with a RPG launcher up on the there.
I can't pilot the helicopter. It's good enough. Thank you. That's all I need. That's all I care about. But yeah, I have a reasonable frame rate myself for playing, I guess, even though the window's so small. Oh, sorry.
I have frames until I pull the trigger.
Yeah, that does really... Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, there's a suicide guy. Oh, that's good. Yeah, he would be, considering we're on fire. So the VIP's in the middle of the fire?
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I need help.
I cannot see.
So I could have revived him, but he kept moving. So I couldn't.
Okay, that really?
Enough frames to understand the casualty of the game. You know, that's ultimately what matters. I'm down, by the way. I'll try to help with that.
It's like 50 of them all in one corner.
Sorry, I did.
Oh wow, my frames are tanking.
Yeah, there was about 50 of them all grouped up
Ryusho
in
has
one
a
corner.
beast of a system and his frames are going down. Let that be a consideration. This makes me think of, like, you know, like, who has a really crazy system that's a YouTuber? Markiplier? And I've seen Markiplier, I don't watch him a ton, but I've seen Markiplier play games to just kill the frame rate. It's like, how do you manage to just not care that hard?
Oh my gosh,
You made
I am not
Markiplier's
even at
computer
30.
lag.
I think I'm at about 20 to 15. Wait, only from being up there, the instant I came downstairs just a little bit, it went back.
You want to know why? Because when you're up there, you have more of a sight line on the big city that's loading.
So,
That's probably why. What's up?
Come to the helicopter.
I am at the helicopter. What?
And I bind the blades of the helicopter just
Wait,
to speed.
They hurt
Oh
you?
god, yeah, he is. He's up there on top of the blades of the helicopters, just spinning like he's glued to it.
Oh wow. Wait, hold on, I gotta look.
Just climb over here.
Oh, please tell me you guys have enough of a frame rate to see this.
Yes, I see that. Oh my word.
Also, somebody clip this, please. We don't get many clips these days. This is pretty clippable.
Someone gave the V coffee.
I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna go. Get done. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Someone
then
gave
he
me
throws
too
up.
much coffee.
Then he throws up after that, probably.
Okay,
Thank you for clipping
oh,
that.
we
As
need to-
somebody who does, hopefully.
Well, I have
We
a
need to get
snapper
to the-
rifle now. To see how that plays out.
But this
who's
really is a
driving?
case. There's so many developers that actually
Okay, I'll
have good
drive.
ideas. Because there are some good ideas here, even as much of a mess as this is. There's something that. Oh god, what are you shooting at me? Okay, that was an RPG. What the heck?
Do not kill civilians! Well, don't stand in front of a freaking moving car, idiot!
Also, these
Hi.
guys are tanky as heck,
Yeah.
even when they don't have body armor or a helmet. Failed to reach me. Oh, it's only a bonus.
What's going on?
So your reward for driving forward is that you got back attacked by a bunch of enemies. So it doesn't look like driving really helps much, except for the bonus. Do I care
Oh my
about the
God.
freaking bonus in this game? I don't, actually.
I don't know what happened with the car! I was in it! I think you saw it, but I don't know what happened!
It blew up.
Yeah.
It just blew up and flew in the air.
Okay!
Miss, could you please stop power walking backwards where I'm going? Thank you.
No,
Oh,
she's still
the-
doing it!
I like how this lady crossed in front of me with a weird
I'm gonna
expression.
power walk in your
Alright.
bullets! I will power walk in your line of fire!
You know, oh, did I just... That's stupid! You know how you sometimes get staggered?
Yeah.
I was in the middle of shooting when that happened, and it kept shooting until the stagger was over, wasting the entire clip. Like, I couldn't stop shooting, I just wasted the entire clip.
I need
That
revive.
stagger is
down.
so annoying. I also need a revive, but I almost feel like...
Yeah.
All I can
Any
hear
blood
is
remains?
the hear of everyone around me.
I'm actually thirsty for blood while I need a revive. Hold
I'm thirsty for blood! Let me crawl towards my enemies!
on. No, I am, I'm just taking them out. Take these guys out. I seem to have a very long timer before I die, so... Would you stop?
I
Stop!
almost
Stop! Stop!
lit-
Stop! I can't fix your hostaginess if you keep running. You're like
I
crawling
almost
away.
shot a civilian, like, inside, like,
I
opened the door
pooped out.
and just died.
I pooped out a med kit underneath me for some reason. So there's some health if you need it. I don't know. It just spawned underneath me. What the heck? It's because I saved the hostage. I don't know.
I think I've made
my
a
God.
grave mistake. I'm using a weapon that takes high precision and accuracy when I have 3 frames.
Spray and pray seems to work better. Also, I found
on
all
your
the
head,
enemies, so
thank
I'll
you.
just do. Okay, that's great. I love that.
What the heck?
Did she just crawl over in front of you and then so you shotgun her in the face?
I pressed F to like use my life, and then the thing just cocks the shotgun. Then I shot the face.
I was like, it's like, wow, she wanted to die apparently, huh? It's like, save me from the existence of this game.
This is probably a horrible idea, but I feel like maybe if you take out the hostages, maybe they would drop. Maybe the frame rates would be better because there's less entities running around. Also, these guys are surviving multiple headshots. So I don't know what this game is going for, realism-wise.
I know, right?
I think the
going
realism
for the
is a
Michael
stretched
Bay.
goal.
Never mind, shotgun. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that guy.
The realism level is Michael Bay.
Also, here's a lovely thing. My mouse movement is changing. You ever just give birth to a medkit in a firefight? It sounds very useful, very strange at the same time.
Hold on.
Wait, why did one of the characters
go,
in a Norwegian accent say, "This is it"? And a weird, kind of weird reflection on that. This is it.
Careful, sorry, your shot is safe.
Yeah, I didn't realize that somebody had a hostage, and I basically blew the brains out of the hostage instead of him.
Kill people increased frame is viable, honestly. That's a sad thing.
Oh no,
But they just respawn.
Suicide bomber coming inside. Suicide bomber coming in.
Where?
It's gonna come
Oh,
up
you're
the stairs
up there.
behind you.
Yep.
I'm outside, so I'll just,
Got him.
Oh, you know this is an evil guy van because the lights are super red. Also, why can't I kill the driver? He has bulletproof cat. Look at his evil red black van. Look at this evil red. This is a terrorist van right here. Oh, never mind. It's on fire now. Hello. Not sure why it caught on fire randomly when he was trying. When you park so poorly, you catch on fire and explode. All right. He didn't. I don't know why it exploded. He just like had trouble moving the vehicle and then it spontaneously combusted. I don't. What?
Earth.
You don't earn points by doing well. You're an FPS. What a game concept! If you're good at the game, you get 60 FPS. If you're bad, you get 10. What if the game was actually designed that way? That'd be hilarious.
Actually, that's actually an interesting idea. You just give me an idea for a game. It's like a shooter, except the thing is the better you're doing, the slower your FPS gets. AKA,
Okay.
that's your handicap.
Okay, sir, terrorist, you went upstairs, and now we're both unable to aim our guns at each other. So, oh, hello. All right, well,
So your goal
that
is to
works, I
try to get
guess.
to like be the first person to get to the lowest frame rate.
Also, you notice how the game wants us to go into vehicles? This is the most awkward thing going inside these vehicles. It's like so
Yeah.
tight.
I know,
I
right?
sometimes have to vault just to move. It's weird. Also, the shotgun is the best way to handle this game. By the way, from what I can
I'm just
tell.
using the sniper rifle, but hip firing it.
I also have a
the
scope on my
shotgun
shotgun, which
just-
is good. Actually,
Where's the what? Where?
coffee beams.
Hello,
coffee beams. Coffee beams. Not beans. Beams.
Wait.
Coffee beams. Coffee beams. A new Billy material.
Oh my God, you're right. Coffee beams.
Coffee beams. Can't tell if typo or they're trying to be like, oh, it's a cheeky little name for a coffee shop, but like, what does it mean though? Like, you zap your
President
customers-
call it coffee beans, but have a paw though.
Was this whole fucking game made by AI? Oh my god, that's a response to coffee beans.
Is
Oh
this-
my god.
Is this game just nothing but vibe coding?
This is a game where I recommend everyone stretch and rotate your neck a little bit, because otherwise you might get a headache.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You gained an extra respawn, hooray!
Oh hey,
What the
apparently
heck?
I was considered the MVP.
Oh, we're done, I guess. We got a mission score of A? Why did we get a mission score of A?
Because we did apparently.
I mean, we
decent on
also
the majority.
killed 3 of the Civs.
Hey, what?
A? How did we get A minus? I don't even know what I was doing for 75% of that playthrough.
I
And
went
apparently I'm
through
now
now.
down.
And
Unless
yet,
somebody
despite
shanked
that,
me.
I didn't even get a level. I got close to a level, but
I got
Yeah, I'm-
close to level 3.
I'm
I
being
didn't
during
even
this
get
mission
one level.
report
Okay,
screen.
there's a lot of variance. You got close to level 3. I didn't even get one level, and you got almost
A
at
level
2,
and a
so.
bit.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
almost at 4.
Wow. So your individual performance matters a lot then for that. Looks like.
I'm surprised I managed to do that well with most of the time having only 10 to 3 frames.
Oh my gosh. So can I customize my
well.
character? No. Okay. Cool. All right. And yes, it killed the whole server. I thought so.
He killed the server. Gosh dang it.
I knew it.
So we know to put it on longer missions if we want more time.
So here's what I think it was long enough though. Let's do the other map with the same number of missions. See if it's any better.
That was
Yeah.
also
Well.
just pure. That was normal. There are 2 harder difficulties.
We probably just die faster, probably.
If low says I get 3 frames, I'm just gonna put it on even lower than low and put everything to 1.
No, literally take everything and the game runs better.
Wait,
I did take
Did I use a password or not a
everything on
password last
25.
time?
And if you go to windowed mode, you can drag the window and make it smaller if you want to like lower the resolution for that.
I think I did. Did I put a password last time? I think I
Wait,
did.
why does this one person, Felipe Peria, why do they have 125% progress? That's a lot of progress.
No, you didn't.
What did
Okay.
you
I
do?
can now be the Korean police.
Tucker loved me when I broke my hand. Sure is made by humans, very insane humans that really just wanted to do everything and didn't think about like
Okay.
what that does to computers. Like, you know?
F it. I will see about letting it so my side of things can be seen, potentially.
What? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, if you want to give it a shot while still hosting, I
Yeah.
think it shouldn't affect the net code for hosting. I don't think.
It better not.
Let me know. Can you start the server though as you do that? So I can join it?
clicking start now, and then I'm gonna go click start.
Okay. The server exists, and also this time we're gonna play the other map, whatever.
Vizona.
Vizona.
Yeah.
Vizona. Okay. So look at the. Everybody, take a second just to like actually analyze the size of this map. Consider the missions we were doing, how far apart they are. So this is all of Zonia. So, like, all of this exists at once. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, this is like multiple city blocks. Like, this is an entire city basically that all exists at once. And what I'm suggesting the game could do is you have the open city, you go to a mission objective, and then like. The mission objective, like you see my mouse, like maybe the mission objective area is like a small radius. Like everything unloads outside of this. Maybe you get some graphical facades, but nothing truly loaded. You know, just like some. But basically, only this area is like now playable because you're doing this mission. So now that mission can be done with actual performance because this mission area is where you're locked into, and everything outside of it's basically deloaded to as much as possible. And nothing happens out there. There's no enemies, there's no civilians, etc. It just deloads everything for a bit. Might look a little weird if things deload on like inside of you, but it would help performance.
It might also help if we reduce the amount of civilians running around, considering it's set to 82 at the moment.
Set it to the lowest possible number, please.
0.
Thank you. Is there anything else you can do to increase? I think that is.
There is
honestly,
the enemy amount
enemy
as well,
amount.
which is at 50.
Which can be put to 1.
Cut it to. Also, I didn't feel like the enemy amount was that bad. It's just there's so many civilians. You could lower the enemy amount if you want, though.
I don't know. I will be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
My God.
Oh yeah, do not. So the helicopters are enemy too. Yeah, this city is. I'm sorry, this isn't a police force taking care of some bad guys. This is. We've been invaded. The city is now under war.
The entire city is somewhat for.
Like, why are civilians even trying to stay here anymore? They should be evacuated immediately.
I know, right?
It's essentially an anarchy city, so there's no point even staying there.
This is Bad Day LA, but more enhanced. Or like that weird vehicle combat game where you're going through a city and like everybody shoots you. I forget what that game's called. It's a really old DOS game, I think. But yeah, so read the chat a little bit here, which I was doing as well. Even there was overstill has happened, and so obviously it's hard to read all the time. But
too much chaos.
Epic said earlier, "I applaud your tenacity. This game would have probably put me off by now." Oh, it's putting me off a little bit too. I just want to check out the other map, try lowering a few settings to see if this could be slightly less crazy, like to the point of crazy sounds fun on the surface, but you need enough things to flow together and so you can get your head around it and stuff. I can tell you right now that Charm would despise this game more than I'm being critical of it, though, because Charm really hates games that are way too stimulating. I guess this is the way Charm puts it, because Charm is a little older now, is that Charm puts it like the game's made for little, like, young, 18 to 25-year-olds that can actually exhaust that much energy into something without dying. So
Make sure the game is on crack.
yeah,
Uh,
but really, it
I'm
is
just making sure.
Okay,
Okay,
so,
yeah, I think I have.
So it was civilian mount 0.
Yeah,
We
we are now anyway.
Oh, I don't see a change, but I believe you.
Okay.
I
guess
didn't see it change it either.
I guess
yeah.
it doesn't update for us, but it's okay. Whatever you said is probably how it's going to be. And I think the enemy amount is fine. If there's no civilians right around, I think it's a more fair. Then I can actually see moving targets go like, that's what I need to focus on.
Mhm.
So I think that's good.
Yeah.
And Ryusho has a stream
All right.
up if you guys want to look at. What's your Twitch so I can tell people in case they want a
It's
comparison?
just twitch.com/Ryusho. I got really lucky.
Also, it's not twitch.com. Don't go to twitch.com. I don't know what that is.
True.
Twitch.tv.
TV.
Slash
TV.
Ryusho.
TV.
Like, don't go to
Just
that's
like
probably
Ryusho.
a scam site, probably. In case, okay, so if you want to see a different feed on this one, there's his stream. He has the Beast PC, so it is going to be different than what you guys see here. But I don't think it's going to suddenly make the game like awesomer, because I think this game has problems. But yeah, I'm ready what you guys are.
Yes, I think it has problems. So many problems.
Who is this made for? It kind of does have a little bit of Counter-Strike chaoticness, a little bit, but Counter-Strike was really well balanced and ran good. And
Thank you, dear Guardian, for following.
oh, that's very kind of you.
Hey.
Oh, and that's it, Jordan? That's good to know. Thanks for letting me know that. I'm glad that Twitch actually took the .com version of that so that people would be safe.
Okay, so I guess if we're ready for absolute gosh, I haven't played a game that made my brain feel fried like that. It's just like my brain's just like, okay, hold on, a lot of stuff just happened.
You know, there's an argument being made, like, I've seen some games built for speedrunners that have really fast movement and stuff, but, like, they're really focused on, like, having a good path and stuff. And they're kind of crazy, and Charm can't wrap her head around it, but even so, I understand what audience that exists for. This one, though, feels a little too crazy even for those kind of,
Just a little!
Like, yeah, it's...
Like
if this just... if the scale if the scale went down on everything here, it would be a better game.
like
Smaller map.
the kind of
Less going on.
insanity
Focus
that this
stuff.
felt like.
It doesn't feel focused.
Oh.
Like the moment you're
Crisovs.
trying to focus on a mission objective, the police guy's like saying about a million things and then like saying about the next objective, and it's like it just Anyways, we're ready though. Go ahead and start. It's probably gonna take a bit to load.
What were you
Crisovs.
saying?
Poof.
Yeah, saying.
Oh, he did.
On my end.
Yeah,
For
he's
sure.
gone
What?
from me too.
What do you mean? Are you still here?
I guess
You have vanished. You were here, and now you're gone.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh.
You've got Schrodinger's
Well, let
V
me go.
again.
Let me
That's
go
weird.
back then.
Okay, also let's not wait in the lobby too long. Apparently.
There we go. Are you back?
No, I didn't
Nope.
join.
Oh boy.
Well, hey, you can see the Schrodinger's V on my screen at least. So, like the kind of chaos level here. If I was playing Serious Sam, I'd expect it. In fact, this would feel perfect for a kind of game like that.
Well, that's a game where
Not
everything
for
that
this.
isn't you is an enemy, so it makes more sense. And also, it's more straightforward in its level layout stuff, Serious Sam. It's more about just sitting into arenas and having you fight a ton of stuff, which, you know, that's actually focused. That's focused design. Do we need to restart the server? Oh, well. I got kicked out, too. There's an AFK timer, Crisovs, I think, of some sort.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've been booting out as well.
Wow, we all got booted out, unless Ryusho intentionally left the server. Ryusho? Let me guess.
Yeah, server's not there no more.
Are you sure?
Let me guess. He did a bad trying to both stream and run this game as a host at the same time, didn't he? We were just on the menus, but I know she's not talking now. I bet something happened.
Let me go check on their channel, see if they're talking anything.
Indeed, Cordy's revenge.
Cordy's revenge. This game does seem like it does ammo simulation. You gotta track civilians, VIPs, enemies popping everywhere, friendliest timers, your objective map, the mini map, which constantly has a bunch of icons on it as well. Just like everything. Your ammo, of course, gotta keep track of that. Your health, your teammates' health, how your teammates are doing, what their status is. All in a messy soup. It's like digging through a laundry basket trying to find a specific song. Is there stream still running?
Hi.
No, there's stream not.
Ryusho, what happened?
Apparently my internet just died for a second.
It's probably because you tried to host this game and stream.
Well, it was fine until like just a second ago. So
well, does your internet do that? Does it blip out sometimes?
Sometimes, just normally not like that unless there's like really bad weather.
Well, let's just assume that was random and continue on, I guess. If it happens again, I think you'll have to stop your stream.
Yeah, I'll do
looks
that.
Like the service backup.
Well, I need to restart on mine because it was saying 0 of 4, which is a little bit problematic when I'm supposed to be in my own server.
I mean, I just joined the lobby. Oh, there you go.
I have a really silly thing I just thought of after we do this map. We're probably going to stop at that point, but I have an idea. I bet I can break the tutorial. I'll finish off by doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, I did break the tutorial by accident.
How did you break it? You mean breaking the progress meter? No, I mean to break it a different way, though.
Fair. No, like, I basically, when they were asking me to, like, unlock people, to, like, cut down their bindings, I cut down 2 of them instead of 3, and I just advanced to the next door, and then I just completed 3 laps on the car, and I completed the game.
Oh, I see. That's a sequence. Okay, server's back, by the way, it seems.
Yes, it is. Do we have the Schrodinger's bee?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we don't have blood
we do.
here. Blood?
I'm joining.
Blood.
Okay. Civilian 0 and correct map, please. I mean, I don't know if you
I did
have
correct that on my end.
So I see the map update, but the civilian map updated this time. That's weird.
Huh.
Okay. Let's go.
All right, go.
Yeah, another way to not have the AFK issues, to make sure we go as soon as we can already. What is going on this loading screen? Why are there millions? Are those supposed to be like bullets on the ground being hit around them? Like, who's aiming at the ground so much?
Huggies.
That one guy is like giving a shoulder pat to that guy. Okay.
Yeah, with aim like that, I don't need to worry about the VIP getting hit.
I don't think I even saved my hairstyle from the other time. Huh. I don't think it really matters. Put on the cool hat, though. There's a cool hat.
I'm never
It doesn't look like this.
Wait, I could just change my... I'm gonna be a yellow vest person so you can see me better.
I have chosen Korea, please.
Oh my god, what happened to my mouse sensitivity? Why is it so high?
See, it does change. It does change sometimes. Mine changed too.
I can't close the briefing. There we go. Jesus.
Well, it'll force close it for you in a bit.
I readied, so. I decided, nope, I'm taking yellow vest too, that way I'm easily identifiable.
Why do you guys have like a blue health bar and like a blood has green?
I don't see that.
Don't know.
Everybody's green for me.
Everybody's
got
blue for me.
bar for me.
Name bars, yeah.
What glitch causes a health bar to turn blue when it's not supposed to be that? It's supposed to be... What the heck? Protect cache mission has begun. What is that English? Protect cache mission? I guess it's name of mission and then mission has begun, but protect cache mission sounds really awkward. Oh, it's the Park dos Margaritas? What's that mean?
So I'm not losing frames every time I pull the trigger now, so that's a positive.
Neat.
Nice.
That's because you preloaded everything. It only happens the first time. Money.
Also, about...
I mean, even in that previous game, I was getting 10 to 1 frames all the time. Now I'm actually sticking at 60.
Also, we don't have like 800 civilians trying to.
Yeah.
The civilians being not here is definitely helping the stream, I think, as well. Is the stream better, guys? I know I asked that question a
Yeah,
lot,
I think
sorry.
so. Yeah. Yeah.
It looks, the
Okay,
preview
yeah,
seems to be healthy.
Wow, I just had it do the mouse sensitivity thing for me for a second, and then I just clicked my DPI twice. And it's like, okay, oh wait, that you want it this way, not that way.
Why is this
What
guy
the
holding
heck?
a standard
That was
kitchen
weird.
knife? Okay.
Oh,
That's
just
like
saw
what
a
Nikki
car
uses to cut
spawning.
up watermelon.
Oh no,
I can actually like fight things with a frame rate. This is pretty neat.
Ah, dog!
Watch out, dogs are very tanky for whatever
Ow.
reason. Yeah, I can actually play and fight things. That's pretty neat. And
Yippee.
ammo and medicine spawn.
with the city being such a war zone, it makes more sense the civilians would just be running around. So
Yeah.
Just gonna
I'd like
all
to know
hide inside.
I'd like to know, guys. You can customize a lot of stuff like the civilian mount, so you could argue, well, you put too many civilians in, that's kind of your fault. Here's the thing though, that was the default amount.
Yeah.
That was the
Also,
default amount of
suicide bombs.
civilians. Oh, okay.
How? I'm surprised I tanked that.
Yeah, you'll take a lot of suicide bombs.
Someone chose a really
It makes
long
this
explosive.
actually feels a little bit more diegetic with no civilians because like, is this guy trying to shoot me before he even hops out of the vehicle? And why is the driver shooting me while driving?
I know, right?
Stop pumping my face, dog! Go away!
Okay, let's keep the furry thoughts indoors.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was still attacking me while I was down, and it was a very weird camera angle.
Oh no.
Yes, it's actually running really well when I can actually have friends.
Whoa! Okay. That guy is.
Oh, well, I'm down again.
It's good to top off at the health kit now and then. By the way,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
kind of
I-
sits there. So
Hello. Okay, there we go. Character had to remember how to actually move.
Duck. Oh.
Oh, they're over there. Must rescue the Crisovs. There is. Yeah, the car driver was trying to shoot.
Wait, we're trying to protect open cash safes from people trying to steal the money, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. We
why
don't
we
know how
just
to
pick
close
that up
doors.
and move it somewhere secure?
I
Why don't
know,
we just
right?
close the vault and just spin the dial?
Yeah.
Also, how did they? So this implies that all these trucks got stopped by terrorists and they broke into the safes and then they just left for a while. They were going to come back for it later, and that's what they're
Yep.
doing. Also, I hear an angry
Just like
growling.
you.
Wait, I think
I've
there's a
been
dog
hearing
in
that
the
for
bus.
like
There's a
half.
dog in the bus.
Wait, what?
Yes, there is. It just bit me.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Wait, he sounds like he's here.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. I think
Is
I
he on
get
the
it.
roof?
You can probably vault to the roof if you jump in the trash can. Hello.
What? Oh, I'm on. Ow!
I started with ow. Trying to vault up to the roof to find out.
That is a.
There we go, I did it. I'm just trying to follow the growls. It's kind of around here. There's an angry puppo somewhere. By the way,
What?
reminder that you can vault pretty much anywhere if you're clever.
Oh, I'm out of ammunition. Uh-oh.
Go get some ammo. Top off.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah, I
quick
need
to
to
run
do
What
out.
the heck? Okay, you guys were shooting me because there was something behind me.
Okay, I found the dog. He's under the ground here. Come to me.
Yeah, he bit me when I walked past it.
He's not biting me.
You-
There's a dog here somewhere where I'm standing.
Yeah? Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
We have dog moles now, apparently.
Oh, okay. I went down.
One of them got one of the money bags.
I know. Where is it?
He's over here. I got him.
Over here, okay. Oh my god.
I love how words came up when Scourger's V gets so popular. Well, I think it was on the minds anyways, because Nikki had some Scourger moments too, in the game or something. I remember that.
Also, sorry that if you are looking at my stream because the colors are a bit washed out, they're a bit overbloomed. The colors are a bit overbloomed because apparently I still had my HDR correction turned on.
Oh. Oh, and by the way, this giant city, all this performance, I just finally had a moment to breathe and I looked at the trees and, yeah, they're moving. Of course they're moving. Of course we gotta have the trees moving in an environment this gigantic and performance heavy, right? Like, here especially that's stupid. Like, even more so than a lot of games. You gotta do the tree check.
No, the trees are...
Oh, wait, why? We're done?
Yeah,
I got
Wait, how many missions did you select?
Same number as we did previously.
How did we manage to do 5 that quickly?
Oh no, that was just the first.
What? I've never seen a mission
God.
report before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got them after
The
every...
only, I only saw a mission report when we beat the last level.
You probably lagged past it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Every single one of those.
Oh, for God's sake, it still gives a tutorial every time you open the box.
Are you serious?
I didn't get the tutorial when I opened the box actually this time.
I didn't got the tutorial either.
I'll eat the trees. Let me out. I'll eat the lot. Well, they're city trees. They're probably slightly polluted, but...
Lagging.
Oh, never mind. The instant I bought a gun, it
Yeah,
gave me that.
why does it give the tutorial again? That's so dumb. That is actually dumb. Okay, let's see. I need to put on the... What was it?
Oh, you can buy syringes and armor?
What was the weapon
Yes.
I was supposed to
On the
use?
medikit
What's
stuff.
the weapon I'm supposed to use again? All the
there's
ammo?
G36, but it's currently not available.
Yeah, I don't see it.
That's available that's available when you upgrade your class from the swap ban.
Okay, I guess I'll save what I have then.
Technically, we're still police at the moment.
Wait, the BMX 10 has more ammo. I thought that's a bicycle. BMX 10? Is that a bicycle?
When you buy it, it becomes the PMX-10. So, I don't know.
Bless you.
Ow.
Oh.
I couldn't pause. Sorry. I'm allergic to this game.
I would be too. I would be.
It's worth pointing out, actually, that Crisovs very kindly got took the third key for this game because they were big on this, but they took the slot since somebody else did, so... Yeah, this is probably not...
Get in the police car!
I couldn't get into the other passenger seats because it's too tight.
That bounces the screen for me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a dog apparently spawned behind you and was chewing on you.
Okay.
Because the next mission technically is telling us to get there, so...
I was still buying ammo.
Yeah, just hop in.
Every time I use the car, things go weird, but okay.
Okay, well, maybe it'll work
Hello
this time.
there. How you doing?
It's more frames than last time. Hello.
Okay.
What is
I
wrong
just
with these
realized
loading
that
controls? There we go.
You okay,
That's
Tucker? Sound painful. That's how we sneeze, actually. That was a typical sneezing session. That's how the body does it.
Now that we've turned the civilians off, though, I've lost my bowling pins to knock over.
You know what makes me feel a little sick?
But you do have frame rate.
If you just not press anything, if you just leave your mouse alone and you have Ryusho's driving, you sway everywhere. I haven't pressed the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I got kicked out.
And
The
now
The
Lost
Los Locos Cartel. That is the most generic name.
Oh! It's
Not
got
the
pouches
Los
and-
Locos.
I have a shield. There's some pouches behind you as well.
There's some
What the
what?
heck?
Oh, shield. Oh yeah, there's like
We
round
have
pouches.
bags that we can
Blood
deploy.
upgrade bags, apparently.
What are these? What do I do with it?
You can deploy them.
Here, there's a bullet upgrade bag.
I don't know what I don't know what
drugs.
this is, but I took it. Oh, maybe it's armor.
Yeah, there was an upgrade for
Armor
everyone.
plates.
At the back.
Bullet upgrade. Do I have to reload each? No, just one. Okay. All right,
Crisovs,
I'm ready.
I'm behind you.
Wait.
What's
Okay.
going on, guys? Where are we going?
Woo!
Where are we dropping?
Performance drugs.
Yay!
Performance drugs.
Why is your arm going through the front seat? That's your biggest concern?
Oh no.
Here's this really sad thing. If you pay attention, there's a lot of loving modeling to this map, actually. These maps. Like, there's a lot going on. Like, it's a problem, but at the same time, there was a lot of work put into this, probably. Sir, are you driving or shooting me? Could you make up your mind?
Yeah, I noticed that too. Because I just saw ting, 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 ting as he was shooting the car itself.
I got knocked away. But watch out.
Also, it's like, by the way, we're also going to make the driver invincible.
Where's he going?
I know, right?
I don't know. I think that driver needs some Ritalin.
Sir, that's a train. That's the end of his train platform. Okay, well, I guess you can face out
And
out
he just,
there. That's fine.
okay. That was...
I just thought it was interesting he was in a train station in the first place. The more I
So
see,
they're
the
trying to
more I
steal money
up like-
out of the safe instead
How
of
does
stealing the gold
his car
bullion.
stuck like this.
I know, right?
Without it taking any damage.
Okay, Deer, the more I see, the more I think AI... Deer thinks the AI made this game. No, AI can't make stuff this complex.
I'm just wondering how that car got to that position and did not get damaged.
Oh, sorry, that's
Also-
actually a player. Okay.
No, also Tucker, I'm surprised they're going for the cache of money here instead of the gold bullion that's stacked here.
Well, that's easier to pocket, but yeah, it's a good question.
This is already on pallets, just bring a forklift.
And in fact, it was just sitting here in the open. You know, you didn't have to just cause a massive thing of blowing open the safe. You could just walk in here, grab the car, walked out. You're good.
Ow.
Not even any guards.
I wish we could look at those drivers.
Oh, hi.
We country relation to freedom. Oh my god.
That was
Internet
very-
like
fucking system.
I feel like the headshots and exploding people's head. It feels like weirdly graphic. I'm not trying to be a prude or anything, but
It's zombie rage
I got
graphic.
right over.
Let us know if you need a shield deployed as well, because I can just give you some cover.
But it's like, why do I understand headshot people, and maybe there's some blood and stuff, but like, why am I disintegrating their heads if I do that? That seems overly. Well, not only is it overly graphic, but it's yet another thing the game has to process. There is just no, like, they say that this is early access. They're gonna keep it in early access for 12 months. Oh my, that dog flies. They're gonna keep it in early access for like 12 months, I guess, and then they were like gonna, oh god.
That one of the safes.
And then they were gonna be
Well,
done with it. But here's the thing, guys. I don't think they can improve the performance of this, firstly. Well, what they're trying to do, I don't think that they have the right vision at all for anything that can actually fix it. Can they make it a little more stable? Probably. But it won't run good regardless, I think.
I hear suicide bombers. Holy crap! That guy had an arm. Where did that grenade go?
That guy had an arm. How dare he have an arm?
Well, Blood just got suicide bombed in the face.
Gotta watch out for the beepies.
The beepies.
Sometimes the enemies run past me very nonchalantly and I think it's a player. Oh, hi guys. So this guy, so we have another stuck terrorist here. Oh, yep. So I've learned something. If they get too stuck with their vehicles, then the vehicle will spontaneously explode since they can't properly deload. Also, it's really frustrating that you can't shoot the guys in the vehicles, only when they get out.
Yeah.
You can blow them up if you shoot them enough.
I guess, but you should be able to shoot through the windows and get them.
I
That'd be
know, I
like,
put,
like tactics.
6 rounds in somebody's face, and he's just like, what? It's just a flesh wound. Oh, blood deeds.
So this game is $20 USD, right?
Oh my
This
god.
game is not $20. This game is not worth $20 either. This game. Maybe
I'm gonna
10.
shoot this helicopter a bunch.
It is surely not worth 20. Oh my. I
I recommend also shooting the helicopter a bunch, but you know. Where's the way it's flying is weird as heck. Oh, I shot the guy out. Oh, I can shoot the guys out of the helicopter. Okay. That's fair. Oh, there's a grenade on top. Oh, did we get it? I didn't even see it explode, but I think it's dead.
Oh my gosh,
Did you see what exploded?
Why is
The
that
helicopter, I think
technical?
it just stopped existing after a second. It didn't crash right. Oh no, there it is.
Yeah, it's flying away.
Dang, I wanted to get it.
Hold on, I just gotta get my entire armory's worth of ammunition again,
Yeah.
which is gonna disappear in like 10 seconds.
Oh, there was a guy trying to steal the cash by something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mission success, is that why I exploded?
Yeah.
Celebration explosion?
Now get to the SWAT van to upgrade your character. The SWAT
my
van that
God.
just appeared out of nowhere over here.
Yeah, that's basically what they do. Maybe it becomes an obscure cult classic of 2016 when quantum computers make it run smooth. Oh, so you're thinking the Jurassic Park Trespasser game. Because that's basically what you're describing, except for Jurassic Park Trespasser was cool. Yeah, it ran terrible on the computers at the time, but it's a neat game. And unlike this game, it has like quiet moments and narratives and stuff, and like a world to like immerse in, sorta. No, Jurassic Park Trespasser is basically what you're describing, but Trespasser was way better, even back
You
then.
get the F-88.
And if you don't know what Jurassic Park Trespasser, I heavily recommend looking it up. Even to this day, it's a very unique game. So can I buy something better now? Let's see.
Yes.
What has the biggest magazine? I can't tell because the numbers are too small. Could you help me?
Hold on.
The biggest stock magazine?
I guess so. Yeah.
They all
or
have
biggest
30, it
extended, I
says.
suppose. What's the biggest for
Well,
extended?
they all have a magazine of 30, so I'm gonna guess extended it also means that they're all just 38.
Okay.
That's
So-
the same for the AUG as well.
I guess then I should go with the most accurate one.
I took the
No, wait.
F-88 because it had the
Oh
most
man,
control.
they all have the same fire rate too, and the same control for the most
Yeah,
part. Well,
the
one has
control is the
more
one
control.
thing that changed.
Why did they? I want something with a slower fire rate. Come on. Why can't I have a single shot rifle or like a burst or something? Something that shoots
Also,
slower.
I
I'm
found
just using a
a-
shotgun.
Glitch as well. If you can keep buying grenades even though you have the max of 3. It'll take your money from you, but it won't give you any more grenades.
Oh, that's
Oh,
not
no.
great.
You know, forget it. I'm just gonna buy 3 frag grenades. Because why not? It's not like we're actually trying to not kill people, apparently.
I still don't know what they're doing with the civilians. That the civilian mechanic is just perplexing. I feel like. Like the
Oh,
what?
gotta get in the police car.
In the car and drive to the next mission.
Get in the car! Drive
Why
to the
am I
next
on
mission!
the driver's
Oh,
seat?
hey, you get to drive,
Oh boy.
Tucker.
Good luck, Tucker.
Remember what I said about the car and how things kind of work? Well, I guess it's worse for the streaming. Oh, good. I'm glad that
Is this over?
I'm glad my turning sensitivity was all the way down to 0 again. That's as far as I was allowed to drive. What the heck was the point?
So whenever we arrive, there's always more pouches behind the car.
Red tsunami.
Oh my
Oh
okay,
gosh,
good to know.
VIP X. Okay.
So I've grabbed the drug bag.
Good for you. I don't know what
use the
I don't know what
shield.
anything is, but I'm gonna drop him deploy
Time runs out.
each thing. There you go.
Here,
May as
have
well
an armor bag.
Go ahead and upgrade whatever these do.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's go now. Game shot. Let's see if we can not have the VIP die this time. Let's see if we can succeed.
Yep. We can hope for a miracle. Hey, baby.
Hey, what's that? What's that marker? Oh,
They
that.
need to
The
bring
markers
the
are where the
VIP to the
VIP
bus.
needs to go to next.
Yeah.
Okay, what about
Lock
that
up
red
way
zone
more.
though? That we're running away from now. I don't.
That was this mission start location.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love the civilians. I love the VFA's choices. Crouch in the middle of the street. That's the best cover. Definitely a good idea.
Yep.
If you need cover as well, just either let me or you know, we'll deploy our shields.
Okay. I took out the guy throwing tons of grenades. I had to run really far to get outside of the grenade danger zone. Wow.
Yeah. We have a stuck man who's very stuck.
Oh, stuck. I'm stuck too. Why am I stuck?
Okay. Replenishing my ammo.
That flashbang.
Uh-oh.
Wait, where's the V? Oh, VIP's over there. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm back here.
Oh, hey, we have a helicopter again. Yeah, if the
Okay.
terrorism is
how
this
they-
bad in the area, I don't think there'd be civilians.
I threw fire at the helicopter from a distance, so hopefully it happened better. I don't know.
Well, I got that gunner.
Take out the
And I got
gunners
the
and it's
other
like
gunner.
whatever, I guess, at that point.
Oh, okay. And then the helicopter itself has a gun that the driver could use.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool. What do
So
you
if
want
you
to
take
bet
out both of the
that's...
normal gunners,
I went down.
Oh my god. I went down.
I'm gonna get you.
I went down. I went down.
And get you again. Here we go, loop de loo. Here we go, loop de lie.
I'm just. Oh god, I went down again.
And now I'm down.
But I need to get a big
well.
burger.
How do we like
figured we're all down.
spawn? Yeah, we're all down.
I can revive you while down.
Wait, what?
But I want a big. I need to get the
Oh yeah,
best
we can
organic
revive
meat.
each other. Wait, we can revive each other while we're down.
That's good. That's stupid. I think we had a limited
done.
revive count though, if I remember.
Yes.
A limited respawn count if we actually die.
Oh. Also, is
Which
anybody
is
else
great.
annoyed? Is anybody else annoyed that when you kill an enemy, they do like a long animation? You have to figure out. Oh, I can stop shooting them because
Is that a stumble or is that a death?
Yeah, like, are they dead? Wait, what the heck is this?
Mission bounds!
Mission bounds! I'm down again. Mission bounds. Seeing that made me have a panic attack, apparently. I don't even know who's taking me down. Probably that guy. Yeah, he went right for me. He was
Deploy some
probably...
drugs.
Wait, so, wait, there is a mission bounds? Oh, no, it's not mission bounds, it's map bounds, if you look, we're on the edge of the map.
We got day players.
So what if we entered a mission, and then it disappeared around the mission zone, and everything outside of it got basically deloaded as hard as possible? Like, they have this in place, why doesn't it just appear whenever you're, you know, why doesn't it just appear around a mission zone, so the rest of the city's locked out of you, and you can have better performance?
And the supply crate that they want you to resupply at is all the way back there.
I was wondering where it was. I guess I'll run over there. Oh, bro, by the way, That's low. That's lowest quality texture. Here's another problem too.
Gold
This texture should be more blurry because I set it the lowest as possible. But Unreal Engine doesn't believe in low quality settings. So like, if you set low quality settings and you think, oh, this is gonna actually be low quality, it may not be because Unreal Engine's like, nah, you still want it to look good. It's like, no, that's not the point. Unreal, I want it to run good, not look good. But it's just like, no, we want it to look good. Like, ah.
I love that the drug bag is just a human organ transplant bag.
It is? Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Buying all the ammo, reloading everything.
Can anybody look at my character and see if my gun is gone?
Here you go. Come get your drugs.
Am I like
This is a human
holding
organ
nothing?
transplant bag.
Am I
Drugs.
holding nothing for you guys?
You're holding your gun on my end.
Okay, it's just against me.
Yeah,
Oh,
seriously.
go to use the police car.
I mean, I can't tell who's who because the names are
Okay.
too small.
It's
So-
fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
Police of
Oh,
Curry.
we need to another police car. Well, here we go.
I wonder
again.
if we're gonna drive more than a half a block this time.
I think it
I
literally
think we're
spawned us
gonna-
right here. I think we're gonna move like 2
I think-
inches, and it's gonna.
Oh, I guess I'm driving. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just incredible.
Yep, there it is.
Incredible.
Didn't even have to leave.
I got a bomb. Right here. They're trying to blow up the Italian pizza truck. How rude. Where is it?
Oh, can actually deploy a shield for you while you're deploying it now.
Where is? Oh, it's
It's
inside. It's
inside.
actually
Of course
inside.
they're
I
gonna
got
make
it.
you force you inside the dang thing. Okay.
Okay, there's that one. That's this one.
Oh, whoops.
That one. That one.
Received information that a group of enemy combatants are approaching the area. Be careful.
The AI voice really just kind of
Yeah.
puts a cherry on top of how unfocused this game is, I guess.
Oh no, there is more enemies coming in! I am so happy for you!
Now they're trying to blow up the burger shop. Why do they hate the food truck so much?
That is a good question.
Right.
Eating is the worst thing ever!
Like, of all these targets, they're just gonna blow up a random outside food truck. Like, what?
Oh dear.
What?
Oh, it's just talking to family members. So.
Oh.
Armed individuals are heading towards the mission area. Engage them with caution.
Killed somebody by shooting their
Wait. What's this? Oh my. Oh, this is interesting.
What?
Don't kill this guy that I'm near. Or did
Wait.
you already kill him? Okay, look under the truck.
Yeah, there's somebody underneath the truck who... I shot them, but...
They seem to be
That might
having
be on your end.
problems.
Oh dear, okay, that's probably on your end then, because he's just still from my end, so...
I thought he was alive because he was moving so much, but simply.
Are they
Oh no, I
taco
died
truck?
for some reason? What actually happened there? What's the hell?
Gotta get the Tucker up! So he's not tuckered out.
Oh, that's it. You know, I was surprised that more people haven't done that fun with me.
Wait, where? Wait, what? Wait. It's around here somewhere.
What's this bomb?
That's a good question.
Oh, goodness. It's not
Hello.
Supply bags containing
Yes.
ammunition. Medical items are available.
You know, I think I'm gonna use that ammo bag and that medical bag.
Using bombs and fast food is the best way to terrorize civilians. I mean, if it's America, yes. Oh, they left. Okay. Are they gonna despawn? Yep, there they go. Watch them do it. Oh my God, sir! You have like the loudest pants. What is up with you?
Wait, what?
Like, I heard this guy shuffling up to me just because he was like the loudest. He's like the loudest shuffle ever. It was like ridiculous.
Oh, they hate the burger place.
Again with the food trucks.
They just don't like food.
They don't like food.
Ow, ow.
They're against
They're anti-food.
anti-food. Oh no, I'm getting dog.
I'm getting.
There's a dog biting your butt.
Yeah.
It was very rude. Okay.
Soldiers have been
Dude.
detected and are
Have to. Whoa!
What was
the
that
heck?
about? What happened?
A van just launched itself through the air.
I heard it, but I didn't see it.
I caught it on
Oh
my
my
end.
God.
Just. Can I?
Oh, it's
Here,
a
I'm just
taco
gonna get
truck
you up
this
while
time.
I'm gotten up, probably.
There you go.
another bomb has been activated.
Okay, you're doing it.
Still alive? Okay, hold on.
Enemy soldiers.
Ow.
I went to A plus, yay!
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Purchase equipment at the supply crate.
Supply crate to gather new equipment.
Oh my God.
Ammunition and
Run to the chaos crate.
So yeah, without the civilians here, I can focus a little bit more and see that, yeah, this game design really sucks.
Yeah. This is...
Because what, you notice how, like, what does the open world city mean? It means there's missions that are, obviously they're hand designed or whatever, because there's only so many. It's not like they're randomized. It's random which one's picked, but it's not like the mission itself is, like, randomly generated. So what we have here is a giant city where very certain parts of them are used for missions, and then the rest of it's just there to hurt your performance. When you get down to
Hey,
it,
snap
you know?
rifles are available now.
An open world game can be fun, but this is not useful. This is not useful to us to be an open and stuff.
Really?
It's not taking
The
advantage
next
of
one
this.
is.
We don't
The
have to
next
use
one
the
is
car.
exactly
It's right
the
here
next one.
again. And I just saw all the oh wait, never mind. It actually moved finally. It was
What
like,
the-
oh, whoops!
That
I
was
just put it
so.
through again.
I just watched that mission zone to load a lot of objects. So at least they are loading objects for missions while they're needed, but it's not enough. There's still a lot of random objects that cause problems. Because just think about every car money pass and how that's adding to the model budgets. Just think about everything.
mission has begun.
Okay.
I should spawn more shit.
We're against the Los Locos again.
Oh, them again. That goes crazy,
Yep.
guys.
Stealing cash from the
There's now another shield if anyone wants it.
What? Watch out for reinforcements coming from these vans. Okay.
It's a
By the way,
Anyone wants a shield?
The mission pausing and giving an objective that only happened once on the previous match. I think I legged out of those pauses too.
Yeah.
You have performance drugs and high power bullets.
Actually, you know what?
There's
I'm gonna
also a
take the
shield.
I'm gonna take the shield. Let's
You
try
can
a shield.
deploy it with G.
No, I'm just gonna have pistol and shield and see how this works out for me.
Reminds me of when that was actually an option. Why are the... For some reason, the safe markers just became absolutely
Yeah,
gigantic on my
here's the
minimap.
general radius of where the safe is, I guess.
Yes, it's just... minimap, like, zoomed in, like, insanely all of a sudden.
Okay, you just
Yeah,
walked right
they
into my
are
line of
here.
fire, but okay. That's funny.
Sorry, I was very confused about why is my minimap freaking out.
I basically shot.
Zooming in.
I had to stop shooting, or I would have shot you in the head too.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
It's quiet. Hold on, I just heard a van crash into something.
Yeah, there's vans coming. They said that. Like a lot of them, like 7.
Oh. Every single time I think you're an enemy, I don't know why.
Oh, is that why I was hurt? Okay.
What? Oh. I just heard, I just turned around, I was like, where did he come from?
Again, there's a lot of vans coming, so they're probably coming from vans.
Why is our HP bar like just raving now?
Yeah, mine's doing that too.
I think that's the performance drugs.
Was it because we revived each other while we were down?
I don't know.
I think performance drugs make your HP
Oh, those guys
bar
go down
turn
in
into
2
a rave.
shots. Nice.
The sniper does better damage. I mean, oh, I found one of the vans. It's over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's also one of the vans up the road. It's tilted over sideways, and they just climbed out of it. And then deployed
I guess
smoke.
they didn't do the best. Yeah, there's the smoke deployed here. I'm waiting for them to show up.
And the van just exploded.
Really is dang
Yeah,
good
show it.
with this smoke grenade stuff.
Alright, the sniper rifle can blow up the van.
Oh my god.
I think they all died from the van blowing up.
Sure. I went down over here. Because this guy is... it turns out shooting the really heavy armor guys with a pistol is not great.
It is if you can hit them in the head consistently.
You have died. Oh, I have?
We've received
Oh.
information that a group
Okay.
of enemy combatants are
Well, I had to
approaching the
redeploy.
area. Be careful.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
fair.
welcome back. Oh, apparently I just have a smoke grenade land on my face. And then there's a car alarm.
One's running away with cash, I think.
I already destroyed it.
Yeah, I already got it.
Is that you?
Oh!
Yes.
I redeployed
Okay,
very
because
far
it
away.
just says your name is None.
Is that, yeah, I know. Is that a? I guess that's a game, yeah. Oh, I see.
Again, another issue of a developer coding, probably. I'm a null
The name of None. There's a doggo that's gonna try to chew on it. Oh, you got it.
Little late.
Yeah, it's like I got its attention and then it just went after somebody else entirely. It's like, oh, okay.
That's because technically I think I got it. Let's see.
Literally, he was shooting the person as he tried to get the money, and he's just like, no, I'm just gonna drop a smoke grenade and then die.
Combatants are approaching the area. Be careful.
Wait, are you a friend?
Yeah!
You don't
it's
have a
me.
name anymore.
Yeah, there is no
Oh.
name. What the heck?
I see. That might have been why you shot me earlier.
Yeah, nobody has a name anymore.
None and none. Everybody. Oh wait, no. Blood has a name. Blood has a name. We have Bloodwing, None, and None.
Oh my god.
It's not even none, it's just nothing. There's not even a name
Yeah.
tag.
Oh, mine says None. So
Yeah, I've heard that. You said that a few times.
I'm just like, why is yours is None and then mine is None?
And that word's losing its meaning at this point.
You have like 18 bullet holes in your head.
That's fine. It might help me think a bit better.
There's more guys over here.
Moving towards your position. Take them down quickly and
I
prevent
think.
any civilian casualties.
Thunderstorm, I'm starting to hear that. Oh, okay.
Helicopter.
Oh, helicopter.
And is approaching the area. Try to take it down if you have.
Ow.
It seems I really unloaded in one of the helicopters that I didn't take it down, so... It's just interesting, I think.
How are you?
I went down. You know what? That's fine. I went down.
Same. They threw a Molotov from the helicopter on top of me.
It's Molotov from the helicopter? That's a weird choice.
Oh my god.
Alright, no worries. There you go.
Alright, get you.
For 5 years, sure.
I have like 1
Okay.
HP. I should probably go use the medical. There isn't a medical.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what medical bank? Oh, my ammo's at 0? Why? Okay, well, anyways.
Because of using
I
it,
have a medical
guess.
pouch here.
Oh, hey, that might be good.
Oh, where is it?
Right
I
over
just
here.
dropped it.
That was
Yeah,
very
that
useful.
really helped. Thank you.
Hey. Oh, that's like instant.
Yeah, it's
what
the
now?
hill.
I'm just looking at the helicopter, like, dude, if we kill your gunners, you just use the front gun. Why does it make a difference then?
Stream goers, I love these storefronts for this.
Those are some very wow. That is a
I just love that image.
Oh yeah, they didn't expect anybody to actually look in here, did they?
Honestly, given the craziness of the performance, they should probably have just made those windows opaque and not have an environment in there, even if it's
or just made it like a texture on the window.
like this building here, which actually did that. Looks like.
Ah, yes. The great street of street name.
I got rank
Average.
3 apparently. I did better this time because I could actually play. Why is there... The mission's over! What the hell? What's going on here?
Yeah, I hear us dying in the background.
Wait, anyway, I'm just gonna watch this play and see how this plays out. Can they kill us? I mean...
Yes, they can. Because as we were waiting on the previous one, I actually died on that screen.
Nice.
And then we're just booted out again.
Thank God.
Oh. Well, no wonder it has so many years. This is version 0.1.
I would be more charitable to this if it's like, oh, it's really early, it's early access, okay, but you're charging $20 for this. I understand why there's a 51% off sale. They're trying to stoke people to buy it, given how messy it is. But
yeah,
let's look at the reviews. So here's the thing, right? Our experience was a little surprising to me because if you look at the page, okay, I didn't capture it right, but if you look at the page,
I'm just gonna
take a look at this. Very
send
positive.
those here over there.
Very positive. 381 all reviews. Very positive. 257 recent reviews. That looks good, right? But here's the thing. Even if this was running perfectly, I had the full resolution, everything's running perfectly, it ran perfectly on stream, I still think this would be... Oh, thank you, Ryusho. I still think this would be not fun. Because the basic design is way too much going on, and it doesn't make any sense why it's laid out the way it is. So let's see what people have... So it's weird, though. Some of the people being positive... I wonder how many people are writing positive reviews because Gooseman's behind it, and everybody's like, oh, I really appreciate the original Counter-Strike, because it's reasonable.
Oh my gosh,
to appreciate.
they're joke reviews.
They
are joke reviews.
Okay, well, Ryusho, I'm just going to start reading them in a second, so I'll see. Let's take a look. But it's like, let me actually go to the proper review page. Hold on. Proper review page. Here we go. So I can just read. I'm just going to select most helpful of all time. It generally sorts it by what's most relevant to people. But basically, yeah, it's what was I? Oh yeah, I feel like maybe a lot of people are positive because Gooseman's behind it. It's like, oh, well, the original Counter-Strike was great and a very important game when you get down to it too. The very important game. It did a lot for multiplayer in general, for multiplayer games in general. So I can understand I can understand being respectful to Gooseman and being appreciative of their work, but that doesn't mean that if they make a new game, it's going to be automatically good. So maybe that's part of the problem. Anyways, the first review is by this guy here, Seed. Sorry, Gooseman needs a lot of work. Definitely has potential. Definitely fun concept. So yeah, the very first review I pull up though is not recommended. 0.0 access, 0.8 hours on record. I could understand that. Stop it after that much. That's enough to see a lot. Because this game just throws everything at you. So let's see what they had experience-wise. Enemy and civilian AI, visual clutter, optimization, directional audio, movement all leave a lot to be desired. We'll eventually come back and try again in the future. Edit! The most annoying issue, more specifically, is your own footsteps are loud, and moving the A and D into the directional audio pads, it makes it sound like someone is close to you and chasing you. Oh! I'm so glad I read that because I felt like I was going crazy because constantly I was like not sure when enemies were around me or not. And that's why, because your own footsteps are ridiculously loud and also pan when you move certain directions. So it sounds like somebody else is there. It was so confusing. And there's so much other noise I couldn't even pick out that was going on because there's just so much noise in this. But yeah, so joke reviews are the problem. Let's see. 7.4 hours of record.
I think I was on the wrong page when I said that because I was looking and it was like, oops.
This guy, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, there's always joke reviews, but the question is like, what are the majority? So this guy has 7.4 hours. Trust your team, they say. Then your teammate drives a truck in the wall, blows himself up a grenade, and blames you for not healing him. Co-op in this game is pure comedy gold. Oh, you know what? Part of the problem here is there's probably going to be a lot of positive reviews along the lines of, this is really funny in multiplayer, which, yeah, a lot of bad games can be, but that doesn't make them good. That doesn't make them say you should upvote necessarily. Because here's the thing, this guy, for instance, they're not upvoting the game. They're upvoting their co-op experience with friends. That's not the same. That's a cute cat picture, though. But yeah, so let's see here. This person... Actually, interesting. Product received for free. I wonder how many people have gotten review keys. So 2.1 hours on record. Needs to polish. It'll be great. The dogs are tough. Is a problem. Ladders are funny. I never saw a single ladder to mess with after the tutorial. I just realized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shot me some civs on purpose just to see what happens. Okay. Not sure how that affects your review, but all right. Remember how Counter-Strike 3 Beta 3 was? Only a couple maps with visuals. Is this anything like Counter-Strike 3's beta? Huh. This way says, P.S. I don't want to shoot dogs. I love them. That's true. But he's also...
Yeah.
I like how that's the same person who said, shots of civilians just to see what happens. But also, I don't want to shoot dogs. Okay.
Yeah, the dogs are at their level. You don't shoot them.
They are just like random dogs. I don't really understand why I have to shoot dogs too.
They kind of look like a dire wolves, actually. I don't know.
As the name suggests, the Super Alpha stage needs time. I can already feel the Min Lee magic touch for this guy. I have no idea who that is. But, okay, I definitely have a problem with people going, positive rating. It's rough, but it has potential. Positive, you know what? If it has potential, then it's not currently a positive rating. It's a negative rating that maybe you come back to later and update to a positive rating if that potential delivers. You don't rank something like, hey guys, I'm going to upvote a game I just saw a trailer of that is going to release in 3 months, but I really like the trailer, so I'm going to give it a positive review right now because it sure looks like it's going to be good. So that's good enough to give it a positive review, right? No. That's dumb. That's dumb. At least this is a playable experience, certainly, to test out, but if something needs potential, that's not worth a score yet. It's honestly, I really wish Steam had a neutral, because I feel like that's a perfect time to just say like neutral. I'm not going to upload it or download it. So this person said the mission we had to clear a cathedral, easily one of the best shooter moments I've had in years. The lighting, echoing gunfire, enemies behind pews felt cinematic, even with a scuffed mechanics. The game has soul. It's not perfect, but manages to try to give you a story every round. Well, it tries to give you a lot, but it all jumbles together. I wouldn't call it a story. Like, I feel like it's like maybe trying to give you 10 stories and you're trying to be told it all at the same time and then it all mixes together to a mess. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this person? The game looks fun. This is one of the few negative votes, which very much are more rare. The game looks fun, already tactical shooter, but in this state isn't fun or tactical, agreed. The gameplay is buggy, the enemies have almost no intelligence as they run straight at you, or they do weird things, but yeah, they're kind of weird. To my knowledge, there is no class system to decide what kind of role you play. It doesn't look like it. Just pick a country, go fight with whatever it gives you. I mean, you get more unlocks as you rank up, which is nice, more stuff to use, but... I mean, the guns don't feel all that different. Like, their stats were just, like, so similar that I didn't even care what I picked.
Yeah.
And this person says, it's about as early access as an early access game gets. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Cool idea, though, but definitely not worth the money. There's actually a developer response to this one, which has caught my attention. So they said, thanks for checking it out. Recent updates have addressed the enemy AI. Well, they do seem to be less dumb than the guy was saying, at least. They're much more challenging now and find cover when they can. We also fixed the bug that was causing some of them to stand in place. The only time enemies will run at the player are the suicide bombers. That's not true. I had people running at me with shields and stuff, too. But I mean, that
also,
kind of
I
sense.
saw enemies standing in place once until I shot them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This next review, though, it immediately triggered me a little bit because it starts pause review, 2.2 hours of record. So I'd like to point out too, some of you guys may think, "Oh man, why did you play so much if it wasn't that good?" Yeah, we did play a fair bit. We played like about 3 hours, I'd say. And you might say, "Why did we do that?" Well, there's at least one accolade we can get for having like 3 hours on record. We have more hours on record than some of the people writing these reviews, which. Because a lot of people, it's interesting. A lot of these reviews are less than 3 hours. Not everybody, of course, but like this guy, 2.2 hours. He starts
Some
his
of them
review.
aren't even an hour.
This guy starts his review full text saying, "Gooseman definitely knows what we want. This game is not just a shooter. Its main feature is that the action takes place in real, familiar locations." I guess if you live in Spain or France, yes, but if you don't, not so familiar. But yeah, I get it. Each match feels different, more interesting, and responsible. Wait, what? Each match feels different, more interesting, and responsible. What do you mean responsible? What does that mean? Each match is very responsible. for your graphics card catching on fire, maybe, but beyond that, I'm not sure. Main advantages: quite realistic graphics and physics. Okay. Good optimization.
No.
Real familiar locations. You already said that. This is a bullet point list, by the way. And of course, multiplayer. It's much more fun with it. I mean, okay. Disadvantages. New list. Bullet point. In some moments, the fights will be a little drawn out, but this only adds realism. What? And I would like more types of weapons. In general, this game is great for spending time alone or in a company. Well, if you live in one of these places, you can run around familiar areas, smiley face. If you read the review and liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. The further, the better, heart. What? Okay, so I've run into this before, and Charm has too. We never really have comment on this before, but sometimes there are people who write glowing reviews that seem a little unfocused or a little out, like off base, like they don't fully understand what they're writing a review about, and then they like add something at the bottom where like they're trying to get you to view their YouTube page or something. So it's like, oh, I mean, obviously we make videos on games too because they're Ryukis, but basically there are people out there that write these really big Steam reviews in formatting, and then they try to get you to do something like the review, give me some points, make sure to go subscribe to me on YouTube, stuff like that. It's like they think that they write this like glowing review, which this is a very big. There's a lot of stupid statements here. Gooseman definitely knows what we want. Good optimization. This only adds realism. Like, what is your deal? What? Who are you? What?
And it shows that he knows just how wrong it is, considering comments are disabled.
And he's so confident for somebody who has 2.2 hours of record. A lot of big statements, not a lot of playtime. He doesn't actually care about this game that much. He didn't get the key for free, weirdly. I would expect that with how this is written. But it really
he hasn't even played in the past 2 weeks.
I'm surprised he's not advertising like a YouTube channel, because this kind of seems like the sort of review for somebody that would be doing that. But yeah, like, yeah, he stopped playing, too. He played May 17th, and then he stopped, I guess, probably, from the looks of it. So, Gooseman definitely knows what we want, which is why I'm going to play 2.5 hours of this and never touch it again. Like, what? It's clear that something's not honest there, right? Like, something's wrong there. But moving on, let's see. The game's really fun. This guy, Mango. Game's
How
really
does
fun.
he have
Graphics are a
30
bit rough.
hours?
See, if this person had written the previous review, I'd be like, fair enough. You seem to love it, right? Fair enough. Your view is like too glowing, in my opinion, but you have 30 hours. You seem to enjoy the game. Fair enough. Actually, 40 hours looks like. Gamers can be a bit rough. Like even if I don't agree with a person, if they think the game's amazing, if they have put a lot of time into it, at least they're honest with that. Like, they're being genuine with their review. You know how they feel about it. But if somebody has a really short amount of time and then glows over the game, something sussy is going on there. So the game comes to 2 large open maps. Each contains 15 missions. Most of them are great. A few that need some work, though, a bit boring. Mostly playing single player, as I couldn't find anyone else to play it most of the time. When I did find a server with 3 other players, it was a lot more fun. The game is more chaotic with more players, and it was very exciting to have to fight the enemy and help teammates. Again, it's not. I do commend a game for having good multiplayer and making a game fun to play with friends, but at the same time, playing with other people doesn't necessarily mean the game is to be credited for that. Like, not
Yeah.
Like, don't credit them too hard for that, because multiplayer is naturally just more fun, you know. Assuming you can play, because we had a little trouble even getting the group together. But yeah. Wish I had some predefined radio messages I could send my teammates. No, I don't want more dialogue talking in my ear all the time. I don't like using voice chat. Prefer to send quick radio messages, like, I need help here. There's enemies over here. I mean, sure, it could be useful in some cases if the game was less busy. I would compare this game to something like Payday or Left 4 Dead, but not as linear. It kind of has a Payday in reverse feel in some ways, but
Yeah.
you know, Payday has a lot of chaos too, but it's way more focused. The area you're doing things in is much smaller.
It feels like chaos, but it's manageable.
Yeah,
it's a manageable chaos.
It's an exciting, chaotic, but ultimately focused game, Payday 2.
Well, this is just feels like it's just chaos and not actually any form of control at all.
this next review that's not recommended. Alpha response, beta response, more like you do realize that an alpha is earlier than a beta, right? Technically,
Yeah.
alpha response is more insulting than beta response, but
I know.
0 out of 10, 25 pounds, not a chance, garbage. I mean, I kind of agree. That's kind of a not a chance price for this, for me too. Garbage, dumb brain dead AI that charge you and run around like headless chickens. The audio should be considered an act against the Geneva Convention. It's awful. If he means like how much his means like on the audio, how much audio is played all the time, then yeah, I agree. The gunplay is tragic. The assets look like toys. The missions are a disgrace. And top it off, 3 dogs will spawn inside each other, running in unison. Oh, that's an interesting one. And NPCs spawn in gangs in front of you. Despite all this hate, he didn't mention the performance or anything. Okay. Do not buy. Yeah, I would say that too. Absolutely do not buy this. I don't have a lot of
That
confidence
was done back in November.
when they
They said
released this
12 months. They said 12 months in early access.
in November.
This was apparently out last November.
So that's
This means we're on month 8 if it's being put together.
yeah, this would be month 8 of 12 of that.
Yeah,
So-
no, it's not ready.
And I don't think
And
I'm going to say this statement. This game will never be good, no matter how much development time they put into it. By the time they release it in full, it will not be good when it's released in full. Even if they extend the amount of time it's in early access past 12 months, it will not be good unless they lower their scope and stop being so ridiculous of how many things they want to do at once. If they do that, then they can maybe pull the game together. But if they never do that, this game will remain a mess. I promise you. I would be surprised if I'm wrong, but that's how I feel. BSC. By the way, I'm not really writing to funny reviews yet. Let's see here. I mean, sometimes you either die a noob or you live long enough to actually shoot a civilian because they moved at the exact wrong time. They always move. The game doesn't forgive, it punishes, and somehow you'll love it for that. Will I? I mean, I literally have a headache at the end of this, so I did get punished. But I don't love it for that. That would be Stockholm Syndrome, and I don't have that.
no.
Well, I'm unfortunately going to have to call it here for tonight.
It's okay, this is basically
Okay,
our stop.
bro.
But thank you for joining us, Vlad. I'm going to read
No
a few more
worries.
reviews and then do my little thing I was going to do. Because I remember I'm going to have a silly thing I want to do for the tutorial. But what were your thoughts,
take
Vlad,
care.
though? Last thoughts for you.
It is definitely going to need some polish if they want any kind of success for it.
Very true.
Like a whole shop full of polish, maybe.
Get the entire shoe store's worth.
Maybe a bit more. So, I shall catch you later.
All right, good night, you Vlad.
All the
Thanks for
turtle
joining.
wax.
So let's see
Yeah.
here. Let's see here. A big-breasted lady says, "Game for the original creator of the Counter-Strike IP, the legendary Gooseman." Check. Oh, they're doing this type of review? Okay, so multiple lines where they say check at the end. Game for the original creator of the Counter-Strike IP, the legendary Gooseman. Check. Police versus terrorist gameplay. Check. No circus like skins in the CSGO and CS2. Check. Okay, so this person has an agenda against like weapon skins and stuff from CSGO.
Yeah, this is a
alright.
person who's just like super. It's everything.
I mean,
You know, it's
that stuff can be a little stupid. It's like, why would I spend $200 on a pistol skin? Like, yeah, it's dumb sometimes, but also some customization for your weapons isn't really a big deal. But okay, drivable vehicles, check. Great gameplay and gunplay, check. This game has everything a player can ask for, so go and get it. Yeah, sheesh, you're not biased.
Yeah, not with 0.5 hours on record. None
0.5
played past 2
hours?
weeks.
This game has everything a player could ask for exactly 30 minutes of gameplay, but then after that, you're kind of done. Seriously, this
Oh
is
my
why
God.
this is why I'm okay with playing like a little bit longer in bad games, because suddenly, if I decide to write a Steam review, I am suddenly more credible, and so is Charm. That Charm feels this way too, I know. Suddenly more credible because like we actually have game time. And it's amazing that the most glowing reviews are the ones with the shortest amount of game time. I love that because it shows that something fishy is going on. Did you copy a review from somebody else? Are you trying to get something out of this? Are you trying to farm Steam review points? Do you get points for that? Do you get some sort of credit from writing reviews? Maybe you do. I don't know. Um, Raise your Steam rank or something by just writing reviews. And hey, let's just write a generic glowing review or something. But it's like customized, so they could have stolen it from somebody else. I don't know. But let's see here. And I mean, again, I don't mind that people write positive reviews for even this game. I could understand. Like, this person here seems, let's see, 4.0 hours, not so much, but more than us still. This kind of game where the success is panicked you don't get. Enemies spawn different places, hostages move unpredictably, you don't get second chances if you shoot the wrong person. It's punishing, but that makes it satisfying. When a plan actually works, it feels like magic. Recommended for masochists and tacticians alike. See, I don't necessarily disagree with that review. A fair enough approach on how he describes it.
Okay.
Like, I don't agree with the positive rating, but I don't. What the heck is going on here? There's like a lot of cussing in this one. I don't want to read all of this, but let's see. Let me read a portion of the caps locking this person did. Positive rating, 1.8 hours of record. Once again, we have more playtime to this person that has a lot to say. This person said, I saw Gooseman and expected tactical intervention too, but what I didn't expect is getting Payday the Heist Gaiden. What do you mean by that? Every match starts with Sitzer, Tactical Flash, Bang Clear Song, Go and Ring, all on all of your Sitzes. I was trying to outfit my patrol cop. I was like, there's some terrorists activity in town square, massive bombs planted, go, go, go. Jesus Christ, barely sat down my game chair, now I'm dragging a terrorist up to my neck, I'll try not to shoot, screaming and running like headless chicken civilians caught in the crossfire. Okay, I've disarmed the bomb, got my rain, and go, 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 robbery in some bum place sack the progress across town. Now the customer settled down with me. Let me at least get a new gun. We jump in a patrol car. Ambush RPG in the sidewalk. Multiple HV tentacles blocking our path. Enemies right out from every alley. Kill count rises to hundreds. Finally, we get a chance to break. We get to upgrade from patrol cop to actual SWAT member and proper combat weapons. Extra missions. Enemy count rises absurd numbers. We are swarmed with all kinds of suicide bombers, juggernauts, machine guns, riot shields, rabid dogs. Finally, after a couple more intense missions, the match is finally over. I'm slumping my chair because I'm freaking drained. This is crazy. You cannot play any more than one match in a while. But it is fun. And this is exactly why some of these people are giving positive reviews. Because we all experienced this, all four of us, as well as you guys in the audience, experienced this absolute crazy storm of stuff. And we're all like, geez, that's not fun. This is too much chaos. This is like too ridiculous. But there are people out there who are probably kind of younger because, you know, these are energy junkies. These are junkies of overstimulation, and they're out there and they like this stuff. So that's part of the reason there's positive reviews. Though I do find it funny that he's only played 1.8 hours. I think he's like he got tired, wrote this review thinking that was amazing, and then never felt like he had enough energy to go back to it. Probably.
And like. If it was a little toned back or felt a little more constrained or controlled, then that would be good. Because, like I said, Payday has this kind of holy crap, everything's going on energy like this, but it doesn't feel draining because of the way it's done.
Yeah.
This actually feels exhausting and not necessarily in a good way.
But I think people like this who are like, that was so crazy, I feel exhausted of that. They think to themselves, oh, that means it's a great game. Like, so much is going on. Like, they take that exhaustion. They take feeling like crap and slumping in their chair. Like, man, that must have been a good game. It really did a lot to my senses. Like, no. It's just as good for you as cocaine is for making your senses crazy. Come on. Just because something made your senses crazy doesn't mean it's good for you. In fact, it probably is bad for you in that case. In most cases.
Because if it's making you feel that drained from playing one match, that's probably stress.
Let's see. I'm noticing that when the developer responds, it's like, so there's a million problems here, and also this one problem. And the developer's like, we fixed that one problem. Okay, what about the rest, developer? Like, good, I guess, yeah. But like, what? I like how Zola's like, I literally 24, that game was too much. I'm almost 28, can't handle energy. I feel like there's tons of people. I feel like there are probably like 14-year-olds that could not handle that, and that would be completely reasonable.
Like, so. I think I'm 38, but I can like handle that kind of energy when it's done right. That's not done right.
Are the positive reviews for this game done by bots or something? Because I can remotely... This is another review that's negative. Because I can remotely see how it's anything over negative. Thank God it's only $10 or so right now, because I didn't want to pay full price for this in currency is crazy. That's another thought. Some of these reviews are so glowingly, weirdly written and have so little playtime
vague
that this seems... I bet this does have bot reviews. I bet we've just read some of them. I mean, I could obviously tell that some of the positive reviews are legitimately
the check one was legitimately seemed like a bot one because
so wait
great
a minute.
Gameplay and optimization.
It's not crazy to have bot reviews on a Steam page. It's not crazy, but for this game in particular, I'm just thinking about this. First off, this game, right from its little description here, is like, from Gooseman, creator of the original Counter-Strike mod. Oh, and then in the description it talks about more like, Gooseman, he's such a big deal. Okay, so if this guy is such a legend, then why did you need to get bot reviews involved? You know, if Gooseman's so cool, and it does sound like he was cool, at least, when he made Counter-Strike, why do you need to pad your game with bot reviews if Gooseman is making a good game, you know? I feel it's kind of shameful. Like, Gooseman, you're better than this. You don't need to have bot reviews on your game. Like, whether or not it's a good game, like, at least have some self-respect, Gooseman. You're the creator of Counter-Strike. You should have more respect than that, you know? It's kind of sad to see that. I mean, I don't know if Gooseman is directly responsible for the bot reviews, but somebody in the company is. Bot reviews don't just naturally happen. It's because the developers paid for it, you know? Yeah, so that's too bad. I don't think everything here positive written is a bot review. Keep that in mind. I'm just saying a few of them are definitely too suspicious to probably not be bots. But wow. I think you know what? We can read tons of words over and over again, but I think I'll just sit with this guy right here. Not recommended, 0.6 hours on record. Product refunded. Embarrassing excuse for a game. I think that really does summarize it, unfortunately. But let me do the last thing and see if I can... By the way, I'd like to know that after you beat the tutorial, there's also a shooting range you can't access. That's just grayed out still. I just noticed that. But it's just... Yeah, name recognition is understandable. I don't like it, but I get it.
Welcome to basic training. Your first lesson will cover basic.
That's why, you know, every movie poster has, like, director. It's like, okay, but there's like 5 million people in the production. Why does that guy get the top billion? You know, that's a little silly, but I get it, though. I get why that happens. Anyways, what I'm going to do is, I have to get outside first, but I'm going to break the game, basically, the tutorial. I think I can. Unless it's too clever for that, but I doubt it.
Try vaulting over some obstacles and climbing onto some of the wood crates.
Where's the next lesson?
Stairs.
Alright, the ladder. So I gotta play through part of this to do it, but yeah, Crisovs, Ryusho, go ahead and give me your thoughts. Actually, let's start with Ryusho.
Oh boy.
I know you gave it a few in the first place, but I'll give you the floor now.
I will say that, like, I can see the ideas of, like, Payday, but cop side of it, kind of. But it definitely is rough in several areas. The gunplay is okay. I've played better. I've also felt a lot worse. The AI, like I said, it's kind of varies. It's acceptable in a way, but I do feel like the enemies are either a little too tanky for the estimated normal chaos for normal, and also it's just with the overall, it feels like there's too much going on compared to like how in Payday, I use Payday 2 specifically, where it had that same kind of chaos of, oh god, there's like 80 plus cops all at once, but you could actually pay attention. You felt like you were able to do things. Here, feels like you are scrambling about 8 steps behind at all times.
Yeah, Payday 2 is a game that Charm played too, so I know that Charm enjoyed that. Like, I got a little too chaotic for Charm too sometimes, but overall it was really well balanced. And when the chaos was sort of player control too, like, you could let things spiral out of control if you don't take on enough enemies, or you position poorly and stuff. It's sort of your choice how chaotic it is. Here, I don't feel like you have any control.
And it doesn't help the fact that it feels like it's like, hi, we're going to give you almost no time to do any setting customization stuff at the start. We're going to give you almost no time to ever get your gear or your ammunition. We're going to give you the bare minimum of things, so you're constantly freaking out because you barely can keep enough ammunition in the first place with how much we're throwing at you. The entire setup is to make you basically be stressful. You have no control. Try to get some sort of control.
Yeah.
That you can't get.
I mean, if you enjoy Gooseman's games and you want to support this one, don't just go play the original Counter-Strike again. It's a little. Oh, I can come over here. I didn't know I could go over here. Interesting. Hold on.
Wait, what? I didn't know you could go in there either.
I thought it was blocked off to me. There's not much reason to, but.
Huh.
But yeah, I have to get outside to actually break things, so I have to go through the first sections first. But then I will demonstrate what I have thought about. I don't know if it'll work, but it might work. Also, it's weird that the civilians actually have normal... Like, it sounds like people actually voice acted the civilians and stuff. But it's weird that the #1 person that talks is just an AI voice. I get it, because there's a lot of voice lines, so I can understand it might be harder to... Why can't I go through the door?
You know... I know that you have to deploy the shield before it'll let you normally.
Oh right, what's the button for that?
No, I think they want you to like replenish your ammo and like change your weapon also.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Oh, okay.
Oh.
It just said you could go, but it made me think like there was the whole thing about Unity store asset flips. I'm like, this almost, in some ways, almost feels like it would be a Unreal Engine asset flip.
Yeah, I could see that. It's not, but I don't think it is. I think it has unique stuff as far as like I said earlier. Remember how I actually congratulated the match? Like I don't like how it is, but I see the work put into it, right? Like the work,
And
like how much work is put in there.
that being said, using assets, there's no problem with that. But just like a little bit with how a few things like looked or felt, I'm like, that almost feels like it'd be an asset that you could buy.
There might be some assets bought.
But that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. In fact, technically, if you know what you're doing, an asset, quote-unquote asset flip game can actually be good. You can make a good game using just bought assets. You just have to actually be trying.
Yeah.
Police can utilize various upgrade bags to resupply or enhance their character's performance. These packs need to be
It really just felt like
shared with teammates. They have a cooldown tire.
the creators of this game just wanted to do everything, even if it didn't make sense. And again, even if all the performance issues were fixed, I think it'd still be I still feel like it'd be a bad game. Just because it's too much going on, and not only even if you like high octane stuff, even if you like playing crazy games because that's basically your form of cocaine or something. This is Unfocused. It ultimately doesn't have any staying power. Even if they are bot reviews, all those reviews are positive. Aside from that one person that's played 40 hours, fair enough. That guy actually is into it. For the most part, I think a lot of people are like, I really love this, but then they never come back to it. Like, they don't actually really love it. They just think they say that when they're in the review. They're not writing a good review.
The servers are pretty much empty.
Yeah, that's kind of how it... Yeah. Oh, what is it? Wow, brain just stalled out.
It's okay, but brain's been overstimulated.
Help? Train is derailed, but it
Well, I can't-
disappeared instead of going off the tracks.
Okay, now why can't I go for it?
It's like an...
What do you want? Last time I didn't even use. I didn't even buy anything in the box
multiple-
last time.
Yeah, I had to buy multiple things before it actually would let me.
Really?
Yeah,
the
like, I
other
had to,
time
like,
it
do a little
just
bit
let me.
of
It let me
everything.
just go without actually buying anything. Last time. There, happy now? Do you want me to buy a new gun for everything? Want me to buy a
It's one of those. I
shotgun?
feel like if they refined,
What's
they
this?
refined the play a little bit.
So the
And-
tutorial isn't even behaving the same way as last time. I'd like to know.
Yeah, I noticed it was behaving very weird myself when I went through it at this spot.
Oh, medical crate. What? I didn't even know. Yeah, I didn't even go to this screen. What the heck? None of this ever happened before.
Yep.
I forgot that screen too.
Yep. It's
You
like
like this, dude?
hiding on the top right,
So
on
even
the
the
bottom
tutorial
right. So yeah.
glitches out. The tutorial glitches out even.
The hostage rescue
Wow.
mission
Yeah.
requires you to locate and rescue as many hostages as possible. Once you find
I think if they gave you like a little more time to be able to actually think between each mission, you know, to like get your stuff set up, decide what you're gonna do. Like, it's fine, okay, hurry to the next mission, that's fine. But if they gave you a little more time to like go, hey, get your gear, get ready.
So Tucker, can you try going to the next room? Without going for the third one.
Oh, I can.
Break sequence, yeah.
Wow. But yeah, it's Also, I was noticing when I was cutting those zip ties, it's so annoying how the civilians slightly sway, and you gotta precisely aim your mouse to cut the zip ties so they move the zip tie a little bit, and you can't do it anymore.
Yeah, they started walking away from me, and I was like, please, no.
There's another bad element they didn't think about. Okay, I'm almost...
Yeah, just...
So, did I just skip the VIP section? Alright then.
Yes, you did, because of...
Yes.
Yeah, actually, that's actually what makes Payday actually feel like feel good better, is because of the fact whenever a section finishes, you have a bit to get a breather to go, okay, next section, let's do this. And then go into it. Here, you don't even get a chance to breathe. It's just, okay, go, 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 go.
Yeah. Okay, so my attempts to break the game will involve climbing things. Oh, here we go.
Time for Mountain Tucker.
Yep. So the game seems very obliging of letting you climb things if you just touch the right portion. Like, I think the game has an invisible wall, but I'm not even concerned about that, because if I can create the canned animation, I bet I can go through the invisible wall. Might need something up here to do that. Let's see if I can do this, though. No? Like, that's cute that they did an invisible wall. I don't think that's going to stop me, though. Let me run over here. Can I still vault this? Yes, I can. Okay, good. But yeah, it's... Deer says they love it because it's Goose. Yeah, it's one of those... People always have a problem with star power, where it's like, I like that person, so anything they do or anything they say, I'm just going to agree with it and love it. And that's a horrible way to live life. Use your brain, guys. Come on.
Yeah, really. I mean, I will get, like, for me, I've given, like, I give Double Fine as a company. They kind of do that, a little bit of that for me. They have. But, just, oh, well, there you go.
I told you it wouldn't stop me. I knew I could. I knew they weren't going to be that careful. Let's see. Where should I go? Well, there's a whole city to explore over there. Let's try to get over there.
But
still invisible right here, though.
Yeah,
let's run back this way.
Yeah, Double Fine would actually has the bit of the star power thing for me, but that being said, they lost it. Like there was one game that like Deep Space DF9 or Space Base DF9 came out.
Tron had that and knows what you're talking.
It was like, yeah, I was interested in it and I actually liked it, but then they kind of abandoned it early, and it's like, well, you know, I was upset about that. It wasn't completely horrible, and it is playable, but it's just, they kind of just went, this isn't working. And they went from being hey, this is a game company that basically you buy a game and it'll probably be good, to you can buy a game and there's 75% chance it'll be good. You might get some that are questionable.
Okay, actually, the invisible wall's still there. Turns out.
None of them... I haven't had a game that I would, like, completely trash from them. I think I had one that I can't recall which one it is, but it was one of them that was just, like... It felt like they stopped, like, kind of like DF9, where it's like, if they had just worked just a little bit longer, did just a tiny bit more, would have been good.
Mm-hmm. Or like Landfall, who generally make pretty cool stuff, but they have this notorious habit of going like, we made a really cool game, anyways, we're not going to update anymore.
Yeah.
The Landfall has this problem of like ADHD, where they like need to switch projects all the time.
Yeah. I think the thing that Double Fine's good at is when they have a unique-ish idea, like Psychonauts.
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that. Like when it is an idea that is just, here, we're going to go off the wall and do something unique-ish. But when it's one that's kind of been touched before, it's kind of feels like almost a midline. Like it's like, okay, no, that's not bad.
I just realized something. Didn't CSGO have that one mode they added because of the popularity of things like Fortnite? They had that one mode that was open world-ish, kind of, right? A little more open?
I don't know.
A survival mode like Fortnite or like that other game. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Wasn't there a game mode they added to CSGO? Anyways, if you want a game like this from a Counter-Strike developer, go play CSGO's that mode, because that actually is decent from what I heard from people. So play that. Oh, by the way,
I don't play Counter-Strike. Okay,
I think I'm cooking now. Hold on.
Oh.
Is that too high? Is that really too high?
Oh. No.
Really, it's not the invisible wall. I just need to climb high enough to get around it, probably. But yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played Counter-Strike in a while, but I did mess with CSGO when it actually came out, and it's like, it feels wonderful to me for Counter-Strike. And honestly, I'd play it more if I knew people who played it.
I don't think, like, we're not really a Counter-Strike people because we're not huge on PvP, but
totally.
Those games, the Counter-Strike games seem to be pretty solid, actually, as far as games go.
And I mean, I have a friend that I've tried to actually ask to play it with me, and we'd actually just be setting up like a private server bot match thing, so it's kind of more PvE, but yeah.
That's fair.
The games tend to be, they feel solid, and...
I'm sorry, everyone, my idea of breaking the map here did not work.
Sad face.
The Lulting is pretty powerful, but it looks like the Lulting needs to be big enough, I guess, so to speak. And also, there's invisible walls everywhere. So, I was right up against those a lot. But, yeah. So, sure you want to disconnect? That's just the tutorial, so yes. I was gonna give Crisovs a piece, but he's stepped away this time. So, we'll see if he shows up in a second, but what did I unlock then? Yeah, okay, so up to that. I mean, there's something here to do with the unlocking, but
it's
weird that a game with such high scope, like giant city, all this stuff going on, such a big scope, and yet it feels so narrow as far as what enjoyment factor you can get out of it and what you can enjoy of it. Like,
I think if you were to tinker with the settings a bit, you could probably get it set up where it actually felt right, because you can change the spawn rate, you can change how tanky they are.
Yeah.
But it should try to be default to something that doesn't feel too overly chaotic, but not dull. And if that's just at the 50 mark, I'd be terrified to see it maxed out.
I think I will do my outro, because I know what Crisovs will say if I ask for his last thoughts. He's going to do a tired ah la la. That's going to be the response. Because, yeah, I think we're all pretty much in agreement with this. I want to point out again, Crisovs, is not really a FPS person. He just took this key slot since I needed a fourth slot and nobody else was taking it, so he filled in for it. So I bet, especially for him, for somebody who isn't huge on FPSs in the first place, this is wow, you know, a big olive.
Yeah.
But in any case, I'm gonna quit here because this is a good start point. Alpha response. I made my response to it. I'll say that. At this point, I honestly think this game isn't worth $5 at this current state. I would be honest with you. Like, yeah, I can see a lot of work put into it technically, but as far as how that work creates a player experience, I don't think I'd even spend $5 on this. So $20, which is its normal price when it's not on sale, and again after July 10th it will be $20 again.
Yeah.
Definitely not worth it. Are you kidding me? No. Buy it.
20, not worth it.
There's a ton of better games you could buy for that $20.
10, I'd only say if you were absolutely adore that kind of chaos that is stressful.
And you have such a powerful computer, you don't have to worry about any performance things.
Yeah.
At most. But
kind of the same thing at $5, but $5, like if it was $5, I'd almost be willing to, just because as long as I had somebody to play it with. I wouldn't, though, if you were going to play it on your own.
Yeah.
But at $5, maybe worth it if you like that kind of chaos multiplayer.
Yeah. But, yeah, so that's... I will stick by what I said. I vehemently... my very strong opinion is this game will never take off. It will never succeed. Even if they fix all the performance issues, it won't succeed unless they lower their scope, narrow their focus, and create an experience that has focus, that lets the player know what's going on, and lets the player engage it. Because right now, I played these two maps we played, the whole time I did a lot of stuff and I listened to a lot of things happening, but I never felt engaged. This game did not engage me. It made me do things, but it bounced me around so much that this is never engaged. I never got stuck in the experience and found myself with any sort of, you know, enjoyable gameplay loops, anything that would actually get me hooked. There's nothing here that hooked me because it's too much. And if the devs think that throwing everything in the kitchen sink into a game is the way to make a game, then I don't think they'll succeed as game developers. Sorry. Even if Ghostworks made the original Counter-Strike, I don't know how much... I don't know about how much of him is in this game. Like, I don't know how much he is responsible for this game, but it's a team of people, and I don't think their focus is correct, and unless they change that focus, I don't think this game will ever be a good game. And that's maybe kind of harsh, but it's what I believe. So, but in conclusion...
narrowing down would do a lot.
What's that?
It was just a little narrowing down, and also a little bit of just let the person have at least a few more seconds to take a freaking breath.
Yeah, Ryusho. But we've stressed the point. So I'm going to end the video by simply saying that is how I'm going to conclude it. That's my thoughts, and that was Al's response. And I will see you guys for another stream on something a little less crazy next time. I'll see you then.